Oh, ooh, that smells so good. You got your own spaghetti sauce going here, huh? All right. Very good. I am so hungry right now. I could eat a cow, literally. Anyway, Charm and I have been so busy today. Today's been one of those days where we got a lot accomplished, but not really much anything accomplished. You see how sunburned I am today? Wow. That's from going over and walking around the mountains on that other property over there, walking the hills over there. Quite a day, I'll tell you. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful property. And I think after doing all the research that I did on the various types of land that owners have from the Department of Agrarian Reform, it looks like if the owner follows a few simple steps, he'll be able to sell us that property over there with no problem. It's his father was given the title of the property back in 1994. Okay, I've got the date on the title, where it was put into the land registry that he owned it. That was November of 94. And so that means that all of the encumbrances, since his father has passed away, all the encumbrances are already paid off on the land. He didn't know anything on the land, all right, to the land bank. And so, as it turns out, the son who will be inheriting it, even though there are siblings, only one son will be inheriting the property from the father, not all of the siblings, because it's Dar land. This oldest son will inherit the property, and he's already doing the paperwork, the processing for that. So within the next 2 months, he should have the title in his name.
Want some cheese?
Yeah, put it on a saucer, hon. So he should have the title in his name within a couple months. And we'll be able to purchase the land from him, but he'll have to go through, there's a series of more steps he needs to take to get everything cleared. And the people who buy the land cannot be a corporation. You cannot own more than 3 hectares of land. So we fit that bill. You have to promise to farm the land. We promise that. We're going to farm the land. Hey, Aussie Jake. Hello, hello, welcome. So we plan to do farming on the land. Already he has rice growing. And the owner said that he would be happy to stay there and take care of whatever we put there, whether it be cows or whatever. He'd be happy to stay there if we paid him monthly to stay on the land and work on the land for us, if we wanted him to do that. Otherwise, he would pack up once it's sold and he'll move to his other property, the 7 hectares he has. So I wanted to look at the 7 hectares as well, but didn't get a chance today. We did look at it's a 58,720 square meter property. Pretty big. So anyway, if you want to see what the property looks like, give me a thumbs up and then run over to my videos. And there's an hour-long video where I walked the property today from corner to corner, pretty much, to see what all was on the property. And that's why I'm so sunburned right now, because I was walking that property over there. Hello, guys. Don't be shy. Give us two taps on the screen of your phone, or give us a thumbs up on your TV and say hi in the chat. Thank you so much. So we did that this morning. We rode over, looked at the property. We got home about 1 o'clock. And then Susan, one of our neighbors here, had talked to Charm about a family over here in the next village who was pretty bad off. And so on the way home, Charm and I didn't even go home first. We went straight over to those folks' house to see what we were dealing with. I mean, I know I can't help everybody, but I wanted to help them when I saw their house. So they agreed to allow me to make a video of it and posted it. So you guys see it. There are two videos on my channel. One is a 2-minute video that basically I described the house and why we were drawn to help this couple and their two kids. And that was only like a 2-minute video. Then I have a 16-minute video where Charm and I, well, what we did is we came home, Charm and I talked, and I took 10 sheets of plywood and 2 kilos of nails over to him so he can start putting walls back up on his house instead of sheets. Okay. Then I went back, we took, after the plywood, I came back, I talked to Charm, I said, why don't, we've been talking earlier about providing them with some rice and some food, Hello, Spiro, how are you? Welcome. So we decided we'd put together some food for them. We stopped at Charm's mother's house, we picked up a sack of rice, 50 kilos of rice, and then we picked up, because they have a baby, we gave them a large bag of milk, powdered milk, Bear Brand for the baby, to help them out. And then we gave them 6 cans of sardines, 6 cans of Argentina canned beef, and I think about 8 cans of, or 6 cans of tuna. And we gave them, I think 12 packs of soup, some sugar, and some coffee to try to help them a little bit, so they have a little something, something. But I didn't really know much about the guy and his wife, other than the fact that I lost my phone one time. I dropped it, didn't even know I dropped it, fell out of my pocket of my shorts over in Quinana Dutai. And I got home looking everywhere for my phone and go, damn it, lost my phone. So I go riding back, trying to figure out where I'd lost it, didn't find it. Retraced my steps, and finally we got a phone call. And it was from the lady that we just helped. And she told Charm, I have your husband's cell phone here. So we went back, we gave him 2,000 pesos. When they gave us my phone back, I gave the guy 2,000 pesos. But now I see that the family is in need again, so we decided, okay, we're going to help them again. And we did today, and we're going to help them. I'm going to send my workers. Yeah, the house is a mess. It's worse than the house that Judith was living in. I mean, that girl was living in a horrible house, and this is 10 times worse. The roof is caved in the backside. If you look on that 16-minute video, you'll see that. They have wood there. He has wood. He doesn't have all the roofing. He has 13 sheets of roofing that he and his wife have been purchasing over time. So they have 13 sheets now. They need 8 more. 5 more. They need 18 total. They're going to do it with 8-footers. They're going to do 6 8-footers, and then 6 8-footers, 6 8-footers to cover their home. And then they can take the old roofing and put it over their front area where they've got like an overhang area where she does laundry and stuff, I guess. They can put that over there, the old roofing, whatever's remaining that's halfway good. But I asked him if he had any help. Hello, Mater. How are you, Mater? Materis Albus. Hello. Neil, when did you move to the Philippines? I came here in November 11 of 2011. That was the date I arrived in the Philippines. November 11, 2011. I left the U.S. on November 9 or 10. I took like 20-some hours to get here. But yeah, that was a long time ago. A lot of years ago. So here we are in the Philippines. Enjoying life, living life, getting ready to have Filipino spaghetti for dinner. By Filipino spaghetti, I mean spaghetti that has hot dogs in it. Probably she might even have put a little sugar in it. No sugar? Okay. No condensed?
I use condensada.
She used cream desada. You always got to get that sweet stuff in there.
Here's her cheese.
Anyway. Okay, what do you want?
Huh?
Where's my saucer? Give me a saucer. Saucer, please. A saucer.
What's the sauce?
This is my daughter. My daughter. This is one of my daughters.
I don't know why salty.
I don't know either. It's my lovely wife fixing dinner. My daughter Ella. No. Saucer. Small plate. And I have a son over here. They're on the couch. MJ watching TV. Hi, MJ.
You said small plate.
And then I got a 12-year-old daughter back in her room behind me. Oh, she's in my room. She's learning to play on the keyboard. I bought them a keyboard. It arrived today.
Or piano.
What motivated you to move, and whereabout are you there? I met a girl online in a dating site there in the U.S. that I thought was in the U.S. at that time. I was living in Temecula, California, and I thought she lived in Palm Springs. That's what her ad said.
My God.
Coming to find out, she didn't live in Palm Springs, but she had houses in Florida, 3 places in Florida, and an apartment in Palm Springs that she owned. Okay, so the woman I met was very wealthy. No fishing, I see, Jake. The winds are too bad. Still got white caps in the water. Maybe tomorrow. So anyway, I met a woman, and she talked all this blah, blah, blah into my ear, like, hey, come over here. We can just retire, relax, you know. You already have your military pension. That's plenty to live on. I own a big home in the Philippines. I own a bunch of properties. We can just go travel, relax, enjoy life, you know. So I believed her and said, okay. I sold everything, packed everything up. November 11th, I arrived. And then after about a month of being with her, in December, I broke up with her. That was a big mistake because she had all my documents, all my passport, everything locked up in her safe, right? For safekeeping? Right. Safekeeping, all right. Go to the airport, I'll give your shit back, was what I heard from her. So anyway, I got back together with her. I thought about it. I said, this is a pretty stupid move I did. Because she has all my belongings, all my stuff, my passport, all my wallet, all my documents, all my everything. And now she's telling me I need to leave the Philippines. So I said, that's about a stupid ass move I made. So I went back to her. And then I decided to acclimate myself, to become familiar with the Philippines, to put myself in a position where I didn't have to worry, and to also get my documents back and in my possession. It took me a little while. I got everything back, got everything organized, got my act together, and then I dumped her. So then I met, a few weeks later after I dumped her, I met my lovely wife, Charm here. Charm and I have been together since 2012. We met November 18th of 2012, and we've been together ever since. We're inseparable. I had some guy today. It's funny. I made if you didn't come to the Philippines, where would you be now? I would still be living in California.
Yep.
Probably living the good life there because I had a great business. I was making good money. I was partying hard, or hell, I might be in jail from another DUI by now. But I had 2 driving under the influences, one in 99 and one in 2010, which were over 10 years apart. So luckily I was only charged as a first offender on both of them. But who knows? I mean, I enjoyed partying, like drinking, like going out. But I got into the point over there, I got smart. I got to the point where I always took taxis everywhere. I didn't drive my car. I took care of all my DUI crap. Got my license back. Got everything normal. I was, working, man. I need my license. But I got everything back, everything done, got it behind me. And then when I moved to the Philippines, I had all my stuff was already done for all DUIs. I came here in 2011. So anyway, everything was all good. So that's what motivated me to move here was I met the lady. And then why I didn't go back is because I really love the Philippines. It's really, really beautiful here. And after I met Charm, we moved together, came over and started living in Masbate Island where I live now. Same place, just down the hill at her folks' house. And Charm already owned this property that we built our house on. She already owned it. Charm supported me because my first girlfriend here took everything, emptied the bank account, left me with $200, and took my next pension check. It came up in December. I missed out on that too, before I could get my papers all changed and everything, and get my direct deposit changed back to my bank account in the U.S. So I put it into her bank account here in the Philippines as a joint holder. Stupid frickin' guy. I'm just so stupid, guys. I was just a dumb, naive guy. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anyone to sit down like I do with you guys and talk to you and tell you what not to do, you know? But I learned from the school of hard you shouldn't do, what you could do, what you shouldn't do. I'm not near Manila. As the way to get there takes me about, if I fly, it only takes about an hour and a half. 2 hours to get to the airport, wait on the plane, jump in the plane, fly to Manila, takes an hour, get out of the airport there. So very easy to fly there. But they only fly now 2 places. They quit flying to Manila. They only fly to Cebu and Clark. So I can't even fly into Manila anymore from the island I live on. But if you take a ferry, go the slow way I take, the way I like, take the ferry, take the bus, I can depart here in the morning from my house about, I'll leave at 8 a.m., right? I'm in the city by 10. I buy my tickets. We board at 12:30 on the ship. Go have something to eat, buy some food and stuff for the trip. Board the ferry at 12:30 in the afternoon. The ferry usually departs between 3 and 4 p.m. They tell you 2 p.m., but 3 to 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., it'll depart. It'll arrive in Lucena somewhere between 6 and 7:30 in the morning, generally. And then you jump on a bus and you ride on into Manila, wherever you want to go. I usually get off because we have homes in Cavite. We own 2 houses in Cavite. So now I just get off in Alabang. If I'm not driving my truck on the ferry and driving to Manila, we would take the public transportation, the bus from Lucena into Alabang, get off, catch a taxi, and go to Cavite. It's about an hour drive to Cavite from Alabang. So I'm not near Manila. I used to live in Manila, but I live on Masbate now. The biggest cultural shift in the Philippines, probably get used to the foods they serve here are different from anything you've ever eaten in the U.S. You can get American food here. All your fast food places are here. McDonald's, Burger King, Jollibee, everything, all fast foods are here. But for culture-wise, getting used to the friendly people, because you can walk all over the USA and nobody says 2 words to you. You can walk down the sidewalk and everybody ignores you. You stop and say, hey, can you help me with something? They kind of walk on by you. Here in the Philippines, say, hey, can you help me with something? Oh, they smile, they bend over backwards to help you. That's a big difference culturally, is that you're used to being in a city in the United States of America, and then you move to the Philippines, and everybody is nice to you. And not everybody is nice to you for your money, okay? Everybody's nice to you because they're a nice people. They're culturally different. Family. In the Philippines, family is everything. In the USA, at 18, your family kicks you out. You're not so close to your family in the USA, But in the Philippines, they never kick a child out of the house. The child moves when they want to. Doesn't matter their age. Family and closeness. They're a very close-knit, family-oriented country. So get used to that. It's all about family here. It says, hello, where are you from? I'm from Temecula, California, but I've been here in the Philippines since 2011. 15 years. Almost 15 years. It says, do your kids have an American English accent since they live with you, or is it more... Let's see. Or is it more Philippines English because of their schooling? I don't know. What do you say to that, Micah? Do you think you have an American English accent since you live with me? Is it more Philippines English? What do you think?
Philippines English.
Philippines English? Because why? Because you speak more than one language, right? So you speak
More than
you speak Visayan, Tagalog, English, and Masbateño. So she speaks 3 Philippine dialects and English. My daughter Ella, what do you speak, Ella?
Oh, I know how to speak Spanish now.
Huh? English, Filipino, Masbateño, Tagalog. You speak Tagalog? In Cavite, you don't know Tagalog? What do you mean no? That's what you learned when you first were growing up. Of course you do. Now she's in Visayas. She knows Ilonggo and Masbateño. And this guy over here, he's Tagalog, Visayas, and English. All my kids speak all 3 of those. I just watched the Land Lots video. One thing I was wondering, the bike road to access them might be an issue to get proper right of way. That's a long road. Yeah, but there's no worry about that because it's considered like a right of way already. All the way to that property at the end there. They have the right of way through there. So it's actually not so bad that I could take my truck through there. I was telling Charm, it'd be easy to bring the quad to there. Simple. Put a trailer behind the quad and basically bring everything we need, pulling it with the quad or bring it on the truck. If it's rainy and muddy, slippery, take the 500cc quad with a trailer behind it, or the other quad. We can bring stuff in. And if it's not, we can drive the truck in. The truck can make it there. It's a little rough in a few places, but it's not so bad. So it's very, very nice. Yeah, it's a long road. It is. Good morning, Matthew. Hello. Do you like Chowking and how often do you get it? We eat Chowking. My wife loves Chowking. When we go to the city, to Masbate City, we'll have Chowking maybe once every 2 or 3 trips. We don't eat it every time we go. I like McDonald's. I like Chowking. I like Jollibee sometime. Big's Diner. We'll eat at resort restaurants. Sometimes in Masbate City, there's some nice resort restaurants we like. All depends on what we feel like that day, but generally we just eat. Yeah, it's whatever we feel like eating. I'm gonna unplug my phone now so I can eat. What's
We
that?
pet a panda.
A what?
A panda.
A panda? For what?
Because I want is cute.
There's no panda here in Masbate, son. The panda bear is from China. There's none in Masbate. Sometimes you can see them at the zoo, but probably not in Manila. Yeah, you can throw it on here.
I had like a plate full.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Also on the video, Charm and I were discussing with the lady bringing materials by bunka into the inlet and how far we'd have to bring it. She says the land goes all the way to the water. I didn't go down there today. I walked down on the other end to the red flag where the rice is. At the bottom of the rice field, I see the red flag. But I didn't go to the other end. She said it goes all the way down to the water. We walked some of the way down. They have a well there, which I think is contaminated. They use it. The family uses it. But if you ask my opinion, the Carabao right upstream of there tells me that's contaminated water. Got parasites in it. But Filipinos can eat and drink almost anything. It doesn't bother them, Do they have bread trucks that drive by here to sell pastry? I had a buddy of mine said they have pandesal carts. Yes, they have pandesal. Come right here to our village, to our little fishing village. Pandesal, cheese, malunggay. That's what they say on their loudspeaker. Pandesal, cheese, malunggay. I got some right here in the bag. Pandesal. Malunggay pandesal with cheese in it. John says, evening, Mike, Charm, and family and all watchers. Thank you, Jap. Matthew says, no way I would use that well. Yeah, I wouldn't use it in the condition it's in. Okay? But I would get rid of the Carabao.
They have big well down.
Huh?
Go down. They have big well there for drinking.
Oh, farther down? Anything downstream
The
of
one,
animals
the
is
one
not
that's for
good.
wash.
Ah, for washing. Supposedly they have another well down farther for drinking. So maybe it's clear water, but we don't. I wouldn't drink it, but I would. What I would do is, first of all, thank you so much, Neil, for the gift. Thank you. You're awesome. What I would do is I would sanitize the well. Thank you so much, Neil, for the loot box. I would sanitize the well. I'd chlorine the hell out of it. I'd get rid of the carabao that's upstream of it. I would not let my animals be upstream of the well. And I would chlorinate the hell out of it. And then I'd pump it from there and I would filter it. And then I'd run it through a water purifier that has the UV light, and I would sanitize it. I sure would. Thank you, Neil. So that's exactly what I would do. Neil, you haven't. I don't know if you've been in my chat very much. I really appreciate it. All the gifts and super chats and everything that you folks give us, we put it aside and we donate it to the elementary school in our fishing village here. We don't keep the money. Hello, Joe Mama. How are you? 1 star says hi. So that's what we do with all the money that comes into our YouTube channel. We donate it. Just so you know what happens with the money is that a lot of people use the YouTube money to live on, but Charm and I don't need the money to live on here. So we donate it generously to the school. And then if you guys saw the little 2-minute video of that house today that we went to, oh my God. That place is a freaking disaster. So today, after we got home from looking at the property, Charm and I rode over and looked at this little house in the next village over. And for you just joining us, I said at the beginning of the chat, but I'll tell it again, the little story. But I was driving one day on my motorcycle and my cell phone fell out of my pocket in Kinyanadutai. The family that found my cell phone didn't keep it. They looked on the phone, they opened it, they saw Charm's picture with me, and they knew Charm. So they called Charm on her phone and says, we have your husband's phone here. And so Charm and I went over and we got our phone back and I paid them 2,000 pesos for the phone. So anyway, the same family that helped us then needs help now. And Charm and I rode over, straight over. Too bad, too pure, bad for long time use. Oh, 23. It's not good for long time. Yeah, if it's too pure, yeah, you do need TDS. You need minerals. You can't purify them all out. My water purifier puts minerals back in, Jap. It does that. It's part of the system. I have a special filter on there that puts minerals back into the water, so I have proper TDS. Anyway, back to the story of the little house there. So Charm and I rode directly there from the other property that we looked at this morning. She told me about it. We went over there. And it was horrible. They had the wooden walls they had. The plywood was separating. And most of it was missing. They had sheets hung up as walls for privacy on their house. When you guys saw the house before of Judith down here on the beach, it actually had kawaii and a roof. And she had tarpaulin on the roof, right? Well, this one, just watch the video. You'll get everything out of that video that I got. I was like, oh my God. So Charm and I were talking as we left. We came home and we talked about what can we do to immediately help them. It's wintertime. They got no walls. There's a little girl laying on the floor. You can see her in the video laying there at the doorway on the floor. She looked young. Maybe she was junior high or high school age, or elementary or high school, I'm not sure. I didn't see her close enough. I don't even know. But I saw her laying on the floor inside the little house with little curtains on for privacy, right? So Charm and I got home. I said, how much plywood do we have here? We had 13 sheets. Well, the house only needed like 10 to completely put new walls up. So I grabbed 2 kilos of nails, 1.5 and 2-inch nails, and I got 10 sheets of plywood. And I grabbed one of the workers down here and said, hey, let's load this up and take it to these folks over here. So we took it over there. And I came home, and David Jessup had responded that he wanted to help in that video that I put up. And he sent over a buy me a coffee to help with the house. So I turned right around, and Charm and I went down to her mother's house. We got a 50-kilo sack of rice. What's up? What?
Yellow watermelon, but all yellow.
No. Green on the outside, yellow inside. So anyway, we grabbed 50 kilos of rice, some soups, some coffee, some sugar, milk for the baby, canned goods, a bunch of three different types of canned meat, I think 6 cans of each, maybe 8 cans of sardines, and we took it over to their house and dropped it to them. I just bought one, Mike. It's 7-stage, has mineral filter also. Yep, that's what I'm running. I got it on Lazada. Costs about, I don't know, 8,000, 9,000 pesos. That's what I use here. I purify my own water. It's awesome. Has ozone, has everything. It's a perfect machine for making purified water. That's what I got. So let me back up just a minute. No running shits for me, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Filtered, sanitized, ozone, purified. Yep, that's what you got to have. Oh, you can't drink it. Yeah, it's for the washing. They do laundry with that, and they do for the animals and the Carabao drink there. The other well, Charm said they have another clean well that's not in the line of the Carabao. They have a clean well down on the property in another location. So that means there's 2 wells on the property, plenty of water for livestock, water for humans, and plenty of room to put solar wherever you want. I mean, this property is 58,720 square meters, 5.87 hectares. And I just listened for a few minutes. I talked to Charm about it. You guys probably saw it on the video. It is the most quiet, peaceful place you'll ever hear in the Philippines. At that time of day, I heard a little chicken clucking down in the field down there. I even made comment about that on the video, but and he had a rooster there as well. I get used to roosters. I don't care about roosters crowing. Some people hate it, but I like it. That's part of living in the country. Listening to the crickets sing and the roosters crowing, you know. But anyway, I love that property. And I looked into our responsibility, what we would need to meet the requirements. I think Charm and I meet the requirements to buy it. I think we do. If not, then maybe her father will buy it with our money. And he can be on the title. It doesn't matter to us. He can lease it to us for 50 years. We'll figure out a way. You know, it's a really peaceful, end of the road property. It's like living at the end of a cul-de-sac, only better. Because there are no houses getting all the way back there. Like way back there. You guys saw the road, the video. Very, very nice. So, we want to buy it. We think it's a great buy. We'll see. There's maybe not room for, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 cows at the most. If you don't have Carabao, you do 5 to 10 cows on it. You got plenty of water. You can seed some of the grass to make it better for your cows. But I think it would be doable if you're doing an annual turnaround, put the cows on, graze them, and get them ready for the market type thing, you know? But yeah, Charm and I, we talked about it. Both of us just fell in love with that property. Beautiful property. And the view of the ocean, San Andreas. I showed you guys the view in the video. Man, what a beautiful lot. So anyway, we'll buy it if we can. Yeah, there's 2 beers. Michael, how are you, bud? Hey, Michael Apostle. Hello. Sharam, good evening. Are you in favor of U.S. investors building an AI facility here? They called it Pac Silica, somewhere in central Luzon. I think it will cause harmful in Philippine resource and water. I don't know, Sharam. I'm not over there. I don't live over there. There's a lot of factories, Sharam, in the Philippines. Many, many, many. I've been to so many of them. That's what I do with my business. My businesses I developed was for commercial companies, and I have visited so many companies. I can't tell you how many. I had stacks of business cards every time I went to a meeting.
Subscriber.
I would have 3, 4, 5 meetings a week. I did it for almost 7 years. I was at SMX MOA talking to the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, talking to the electrical engineering, IIEE. I was doing seminars at the college at UP Diliman. I mean, I was all over the Philippines, guys. Everywhere. I did so much in 7 years' time, including visiting all these factories that all you know about. Universal Robina, Unilever Corporation. There's so many. Gardenia Bread, GMA 7, ABS CBN Studios. I know them all. I've been there. I've even been in the newspaper, in the Phil Star newspaper, November 24th, 2014. You look in the business section, and you will see my company and my name, Michael White, interviewed by Iris Gonzalez
Ayan o.
in the business section for Cold Plus AC treatment, the product I carried then. And my first customer was Ramcar out in Bulacan. PBI, Philippine Battery Incorporated, Motolite Batteries was my first customer. Also the same company that owns Kentucky Fried Chicken, they own Tokyo Restaurant, and they own Mr. Donut.
Hindi ka pa pwede kayo. Wala.
That was my first customer in the Philippines.
Kaya tala mo na parang
Not jiving yet. I've been a busy guy, guys. I've been all over this country, so been there, done that. I've done a lot, and now I'm retired in Masbate Island. I enjoy my life here. KTM soup. Yes, they can sell it, Matthew. We were discussing that, and then I started doing my research because the father, it's a CLOA title. Because it's been over 10 years, the father got the title in 1994. So, what? What? You eat now? Well, Charm needs to take over my chat if I'm going to eat now. Ah, yeah, I'm live now. I do like the end of road privacy. My Oklahoma property is the only house on the road, and the closest neighbor 1.3 miles away. It's so quiet. It's loud out there. Yeah, the silence is deafening. It was so quiet out there. If I could choose from what I heard, beach property would be nice. Don't see the sense to live across the street from a beach. Yeah, this one is actually, supposedly touches the water on this side of San Andreas. I really will find that out, I guess, pretty soon. Good for you.
But I think it's no sun. No sun over there. That side.
No sun.
That's all trees.
Where?
The beach.
Oh yeah, it's all treated. The water there, that's a mangrove forest down there. I told Charm, I don't think I can get a bunker in there because it's all mangrove trees. I don't think so.
What?
You can't bring a bunker up to the mangrove trees. It's too wide.
Yeah, but
You need like a little punt or a rowboat
You
or...
need to walk from from San Andres.
I'm saying you
the
can't
other
bring
side.
material by boat.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
We'd have to bring material by roadway. And we can do it. The truck would make it all the way there, I guarantee you. The trucking we use, they come here to our house. Sometimes the road's worse than there. They can make it there, I guarantee it. Guarantee trucking can make it. If we buy it, we'll find out. I'll pay a guy extra to bring all my stuff there so I can build a big old house up there. We're going to turn that into a nice place if we can buy it.
Yeah, very nice to live there.
Thank you, Spiro. Thank you. The old house. Okay, so he said 2,000 peso for the old house. Thank you. Charm knows. We'll get it and make sure they get it. Matthew, total price on that is 1.2 million. One hell of a property. What's 1.2 million? Divide by 60. How much is that in dollar, hon? 20,000?
61.68 right now.
Yeah. It's less than $20,000 US.
Yeah, very nice there, Matt. Very nice. I like it.
How many hectares? 58,720 square meters is how many hectares? Ask Google that.
Huh?
Go to Google a minute. Go to Google. I want to Google that. I want to see how many acres it is. It's a lot.
I like the property.
No, Google. Here we
Is
go.
it Google?
How many acres is 58,720 square meters? How many acres is 58,720 square meters? Okay, it's 14.5 acres of land for 20,000 US dollar.
Very salty. I don't understand.
That's with 2 wells on it already. It's already got rice fields on it. Easy to irrigate that and grow your own rice. Hell, I might even buy the guy's Carabao if we can buy the land.
Very salty, huh?
I'm not really paying attention to salt. Not so salty. Maybe that was the meat you put in.
Maybe the beef.
The beef from before, yeah.
Because I didn't put salt.
Yeah, it is an awesome price. I tell you, I'm not going to pass it up. If it comes available, I'm just going to split the cost with Matthew, and we're going to just each be co-owners in it. We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
I told Charm I have to sell this place. No, we wouldn't sell this place. We just keep it. We just build a house over there and have a winter and a summer house. Over there would be the summer house. This would be the winter house.
And just like that, this isn't my home either. Only ocean animals live in here. I'm a giraffe and I'm lost. What should
Good spaghetti.
giraffe? Your home is right here.
Charm made tonight.
Why is my home so empty?
Spaghetti. It's what's for dinner? Spaghetti. Cheesy spaghetti. I always like the cheesy sauce. That's the one I always buy here. And then Charm, of course, they got to doctor it up with some hot dogs in there, you know? Filipino style. That's what we're having. So anyway, this is it's a beautiful property. We will probably try to move forward with it. Joe Mama says, Mike, you're a hard worker with a great spirit. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. Yeah, spaghetti with hot dog. Yes, Michael. Probably just like your wife fixes it too, huh? And she probably uses condensada. Tonight, Charm used cream desada. Yeah. Yeah, some of my favorite sauce. I need to put that on it.
I don't even know what this green stuff is. I don't see any fish at all. Let's pump out the water.
I always have that handy. You know that.
Water's gone, and I still don't see any fish.
Not good. Roger that low.
There's one with snakehead fish. and
Said what?
I remember
Roger
there's
that.
a fish in here.
Oh, yeah.
How come I don't
That's-
see any now?
Because we're going to split the, like we told
Oh, man.
him, we'll buy the,
Even this big mussel is
we'll just give a little fresh
tasted for 3 years.
sauce here for it. Spice it up a little bit. My favorite. This is the Red Rooster. I like the Red Rooster. That's some good stuff. Delicious. I love the flavor of it, you know? It's not too hot. It has a very, very good spicy flavor to it.
Is this sea snail also dead? Now there's only one snakehead fish and one turtle.
Joe Mama says, Lee, save up if you want to be Mike.
I had 3 or 4 snakeheads before.
Yeah, Joe Mama, Lee is my middle name.
Let's go check the fish.
So Nightbot, I named Nightbot after my middle name, Lee.
The Sun Wukong statue is covered
Mhm.
The big muscles I raised for years. I have to return them to the earth.
Just so you know,
Flip the paper over to see if
Nightbot's my middle name. Lee.
there's not a single one left. What is this? Oh my. The
I was gonna turn his dumb ass off. He's a dumb guy.
And here's
And Nightbot's pretty stupid, really.
the disaster side.
But
The thing I've
I wanted to start doing some fun things with him.
It's time for retirement. Luckily, I have a
We'll see. Yes, a house on the hill would be awesome.
new train to continue to
Thing is, it'd be way out in the open.
arranging walks inside.
So I would definitely, what I would do is I would plant avocado trees
Our first
all around the house, right on the hill there.
is so big.
That's what I would do.
What is the TV?
And there's plenty of water there. You can pump water up from anywhere to irrigate, put a house up on the hill and have a big, beautiful yard. And it would just be, wow, what a view.
I don't even know what
Every day you'd have an awesome view. You see, from there you can see Panay Island, you can see the Gigante Island, you can see everything from there. What a nice view it has. And you guys have seen us drive down the dirt road before. When we're driving, there's two blue buildings, that like the Barangay Hall in San Andreas. Right across the water from those two blue buildings is where the property is. You can see those blue buildings from the property very clearly. Very nice. Man, I absolutely love that place.
But we didn't look the 7 hectares.
Huh?
We didn't look the 7 hectares.
We don't?
We didn't look yet.
Yeah, we didn't look at the 7 hectare yet. He has a 7 hectare property. He said if he sells the 5.8 hectare, he wants to move to the 7 hectare property and do something with it. So,
That the one is technically only.
oh yeah, the 7 hectares is only tax declared. That's not titled. It's only a tax declared property. So anyway, he was saying he might move down to that property. But I want to look at that because I'm not afraid to buy tax declared property. You can buy it and you can have it titled. It takes a little doing, but it can be done. As long as everything's clean on it, you can get it titled property. So Mama's laughing. Eric said, I was wondering who Lee was. Yeah. Lee is my middle name, Michael Lee White. If you guys look me up on LinkedIn, you type in on LinkedIn app, Michael Lee White, you'll find me. You'll find that I was the CEO of E2T2 Corporation, the corporation I founded. And now I'm a director of Essential Efficiency Enterprise, my company today. And you'll see I have over 12,500 followers. Maybe I got 13,000 by now. I don't know. Got a lot. A lot of followers on that. Mike's AI Dumble Dopper. Yeah, you definitely need trees for shade. So the trees I would put in though is I'd put in avocado. As you can see by the avocado trees out here on my property, they're over my house. They're taller than my house. So having avocado trees around like that, they look like guayabano. It's really, that's those two, guayabano and babano. I was looking into it today. Those ones will lower your blood pressure. They will really healthy. They'll kill cancer. Jimmy John, hello, hello. Some quadra trailers would make moving stuff easy. They sure would. And so even my truck can get up in there, no problem. That road is, yeah, it's for a motorcycle, but all you do is straddle it and go with your truck. I can drive my truck all the way back in there. But I didn't do it because Charm, the lady told us when we came that it's bike only. And when you go down, I don't think I recorded, but you go down, I think Charm might have recorded it. Did you record the ditch where the water was? Did you, when you walked through there, you came down, you got off the bike, and you walked down through the water? Maybe it's on the first video section, because Charm was recording the first section. We did the motorcycle ride there, and then I gave Charm the camera, and she got off the bike. She was afraid to ride down the trail. So she got off the bike, and I rode down the trail and through the water, and then she walked all the way to the property with the lady that owned the property. It was a fun day, you know. When we came back, we took care of this guy in this other village, helping this guy out. Spaghetti, Jimmy John. We're having spaghetti with Rooster. Sriracha. This is made in Irwindale, California. Good stuff. Probably cheap in the U.S. A little more expensive over here. Probably because of the import taxes and stuff. Hey, Jimmy John. Welcome to the chat. Everybody say hi. Hello, hello. Jimmy John said, hey, big man. Where's big man at? Where's that big man at? There he is. What you doing? Oh, look at that. You got a six-pack already, huh? Yeah. The low water crossing in the low spot. Yeah, she went through there. That might be a problem with the car. I didn't really pay attention to the width of that ditch there going through that section. But that might be a little bit of issue for a vehicle. But it wasn't for a motorcycle. It wouldn't be for a quad. So anyway, there he is. Yeah, he's over there hiding out. Charm's over here hiding out in the kitchen right now. She started doing dishes. She's trying to get me to hurry up and get done eating so she can clean my plate. I'm in a hurry. You know, if Charm would just sit over here for 2 minutes, I'd be done. YouTube has changed. Now they wanted to make it more visible on the cell phone. So everybody is bold white. And if they're not bold white, they are light white color. Just so everybody's name would be more visible, they took away the color thing. But somebody told me it's still on the TV. I thought Scooby-Doo was going to come in and join us tonight, but I think he's over in Tagaytay still. Yeah, Matthew, don't worry about it. Don't worry about coming up with the money for it. Don't let it sweat you at all. Charm and I already have the money for it. Not a problem. And we can't buy it until the guy that's there, we saw, the son, puts it in his name. Nobody can buy it from him until it's in his name. He just surveyed it. They're just having the process going on right now to put it in his name. That usually takes a month or two. Okay? Just like our title in Cavite, we just got word. When's the title in Cavite coming?
Next month.
Next month. We'll get title to the house in Cavite. The first one we bought. The other one's still being processed. We're still working on the second one. Some funny business going on that one. The previous owner, the first owner, won't correspond to the lady she sold it to, the second owner. We went to the bank with the second owner, who had special power of attorney, all signed, documented by the first owner to carry out any type of transaction on her behalf, and the bank doesn't want to release the title. China Bank doesn't want to release the title until they have a up-to-date ID, picture of an ID signed by the old owner, the first owner. So now she's the owner we bought it from. It just drafted a letter. She gave us a copy of it. She sent it to the bank to ask that they release the title because she can't even reach the other owner. She has no way of reaching her. On Facebook, I see nobody's responded to me at all. I'm hoping it is them. Maybe we can make something happen.
Try to go out. What the address she put in her ID, she tried to go there.
And
Her sister there.
oh, okay.
After the title, that type of the register.
Title? A what?
Typhoon, yesterday.
Oh, typhoon. Bad storm going through Manila. Anyway, the lady we bought it from is going to go to the house of the girl she bought it from and get a copy of an ID and a signature. So we'll get that soon. All right. What an idiot, huh? I'm a dude. Probably not even a dude. Probably a half-half or something. Kick the guy out. All right. It's also white letters on TV. Yeah. Get over it. That's YouTube's doing. That's not my doing. You guys are all mods. Don't worry. You all got your mod. You're bold white, you're a mod. Okay? Any of you say if you're bold white, you're a mod. A comment came up colored. Does make it easy to see me. Yeah, it's color white. It's bold white, you know, is what it is. All you guys are mods. If you look back, even Spiro's a mod. If you look back to the other guy, you'll see Joe Mama. Joe Mama's laughing. Joe Mama's color is grayish color. He's not a mod yet because we don't know Joe Mama yet. You guys haven't vetted Joe Mama's channel for me yet, so that's why he's not a mod yet. Everybody else is bright white.
Now, it's time to take revenge on those people. You're so nice. Come with me. Yes, let's go quickly. I'll come here, open the lid of the bottle, and put the medicine. Oh, wow, it'll be fun. Let's go there and hide. I'll take the medicine in the glass and hide behind the curtain. Come on, please, cold drink before you go. You take one and you take one. I'll drink all the same. Come on, Jimmy, let's go to the toilet. It was fun drinking the cold drink, but how did we poop for a second?
Okay, hon, I'm done.
Let's go to the toilet quickly.
I just need, here you go, hon.
Don't make a sound, just stay quiet. Oh my God, this is
I need a rag here when you get a chance.
oh my God.
And
Emma, that girl.
I will grab some water. I already had 3 beers today. I don't think I'm going to have another one. So often junk BS comes up when you buy properties. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Oops, we're out of water. That's when you figure it all out. But the problem, something you guys need to pay attention to if you're trying to buy ag land property, is you always need to check with the Department of Agrarian Reform. Okay? They're the ones responsible for the agri land. And the problem is you need to take all the documents that the customer has, the guy has is selling, and you need to go to the DAR and you need to ask questions. You know, is this the rightful owner? How long has he owned the land? Is this, what type of title is this? Is this a CLOA title or there's another one? There's 2 different titles that DAR issues. Because typically what happens is if someone gets awarded land from DAR, it's because they're poor and they agreed to farm the land. So DAR says, okay, you got all these people that got land, big ranchers, everybody, right? Anybody that has over 5 hectares of land, okay, if you have your land titled over 5 hectares, then DAR looks at it and they say, oh, this guy's got 25 hectares. Let's go out and inspect, see if he's working his property. They go out, they inspect. No farming going on, no cows, no goats, no nothing. They make a note of it, and then they attach your land with their lawyers, give you a legal letter stating that they've inspected the property. It hasn't looked like it's been used in a long time, blah, blah, blah. Therefore, they're taking your land. Go try to fight the government here. It's a government program, federal government program. You can't do anything about it. They're taking your land. And then they're going to divide it into small segments and they're going to give it to farmers, to people who say, I'll farm it, I'll raise rice, I'll grow a vegetable garden. They'll give them the land. So this land is DAR land. If you buy any type of agri land or large plots of land, you need to go to DAR and see what's going on with the land. Make sure that person is legit, has been using his land. They're not attaching it and going to take it. Because that was my first thought was, you know, this guy, his father died. It's over 5 hectares. Is DAR already attaching this land and they're going to remove it from this guy? Because it was in his father's name, not his, right? They can do that. They can choose whether or not they pass it on to the son. They could say, no, we're taking it back. The title was in the father's name. He died. Too bad. Gone. They snatched the land back, gave it to somebody else. I'm sure there's a lot of underhanded corruption going on with the big cattle farmers around here and the people who grow big gardens and stuff. I'm sure they probably are like this with Dar. So tight that if a land comes available, they're going to get it from Dar. They'll get it and they're going to promise to work it. Well, the law says that anybody that owns more than 3 hectares of land cannot buy it. Has to be a small guy, a small person. We're a small person. Charm and I don't own 3 hectares. All the properties we own, the land mass does not add up to 3 hectares. Okay? We own about maybe not even 2. 1.7 hectares total land mass. So anyway, I think we're going to qualify for it. Charm will qualify, we'll buy it. If not, her father can qualify for it and get it. And we'll become farmers. That'd be cool. Dog's out here barking at somebody. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I did all the research. I've got a whole bunch of research I did in my phone today. And I do believe that we are eligible. I believe we're eligible to become owners of that property. We'll find out. We're going to go Monday. We'll go Monday and talk to Dar. Well, these lights are on in here. I'm very light conscious. I like to make sure all the lights get turned off because I'm on the battery. I'm not on solar right now. It's dark outside. So being on the battery, you got to watch your, always watch your power consumption. I got to go with some more purified water back here. For those of you who don't know, I do make my own. Most of you already know that. I make my own purified water. Got 2 empties over here now. And then I got, all the rest of these are full. So I'm going to put covers on these 2 empties. They don't get long scrub brush up there. She'll get soap and water and she'll sanitize. She'll scrub out water containers with soapy water and then she'll rinse them really well. And then she'll bring them to me. 5 gallons is heavy, heavy today. So anyway, she'll bring the empty containers to me for me to fill up the purified water. Can you hold my phone for me a second? Thank you. All right, we have water. Thank you, son. Okay. What? Wait, I'm gonna get the lights off, son.
Now I have 77.
77?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go watch TV or you go do whatever you're doing. Okay? No more TV. Getting late. All right, son. Miss Charm is Mike. Mike is Charm. Chosen one says, oh, okay. Chosen one says, why do you keep saying we? You own nothing, sir. Chosen one, I own everything my wife owns. You don't know that, do you? Are you married to a Filipina? Chosen one. Or are you just listening to the BS you hear on YouTube all the time? All these disgruntled guys who get so pissed off because their girlfriend comes and has them buy them a house and a lot and then kicks them the hell out, right? No, not like me. I'm married, 3 wonderful kids. We own 7 or 8 properties now. We buy them all the time together. It's us. It's we. We are a family, okay? We're not out here trying to stab each other in the back. We're not that kind of couple, okay? That's why I told the guy, there was some guy that was on, his name was Joe something, Joe McEwen or something. He was on my Facebook page today. And he was saying, yeah, don't you guys never listen. You guys are always the kind to go out there, you spend all your money, you build houses, you buy properties, and then you lose it all. You lose everything, you end up broke. Okay. Whatever you say.
I asked that before in that attorney.
What do you say? What did the attorney
Even
say?
if we separate, You can get also.
Yes, I
You
know.
need to split also.
We have to
Without
split.
your signature, I can't share the land.
Right.
We have that already.
Charm's already asked the attorney. And if you're married, okay, guys, if you're married to a Filipina
Your name
and
is
you
there
build a
in the-
house, you have a lot, you build a
it's there
house,
in the
and your name is on there
documents.
as married to, the land belongs to, is bought by the Filipina, married to you, okay? If you ever split up or go through a divorce or anything, she cannot sell that lot without your signature. You know that your name's on the paperwork. Just because she broke up with you doesn't give her the right to sell that house and lot without you being involved, okay? And the Philippines is a 50-50 conjugal country, okay? It's a 50-50. Read the laws. And you guys like this, what's the name, chosen one, obviously doesn't know the law in the Philippines, has no idea who he's talking to, doesn't know about our relationship or what we're going through, what we do, you know, our family. He has no clue. And maybe if he'd watch half the videos I posted up, he'd learn about me and Charm and the kids, you know? Then he wouldn't make such a statement as that. He's just making a statement that the rest of the world makes. You know, you guys hear that on YouTube. Mr. Bot Bro, how are you? Hello, hello. I'm from California. I live in the Philippines. I've been here 15 years, so don't listen to Chosen One, guys. Chosen One doesn't know what he's talking about. It's obvious. A lot of guys who don't know what they're talking about. They've never even been to the Philippines. All they hear is the horror stories on YouTube. They watch all these guys in Dumaguete and all these guys all over the Philippines that got screwed. Why'd they get screwed? Because their name wasn't on nothing. They weren't married. They're going out here as a single man, throwing their money left and right at women, thinking that they're going to buy love. You can't buy love, okay? You can't buy somebody really loving you. I didn't buy the love I get from my wife. If someone loves you, you fall in love together. So obviously, the guys who talk like that have never been in love. They're in lust. They meet a Filipina, they see her, she's so gorgeous, so beautiful. Oh, you look so good on my arm. Here, let me throw you some money. You need money? You need a new phone? Oh, here's a new phone. Oh, your mother's car broke down? Here's some more money. Your mom's in the hospital? Here's some more money. Daddy needs a Carabao. His Carabao's sick. Here's some more money. And they do this over and over and over and over and over. And then they come crying on YouTube. Oh, she took everything I owned. I had $6 million when I went to the Philippines, and I'm broke. Duh. I spent 9 years in the Philippines. All I know is that foreigners cannot own land. Assets can be divided. Yeah. Unless you're a citizen of the Philippines, you're not allowed to own land. That means the dirt. You're not allowed to. So you can cry to everybody, oh, why are you saying we? You can't own land. Because my marriage comes with we, okay? My wife and I, our children. Okay? 3 wonderful kids that we have together. We are family. I hope you one day, Chosen One, I hope you find somebody that you can fall in love with and that you can trust and that you can one day have a place that you can call yours too. Whether you can own the land or not, it's still yours. You're married. You'll be there till you die. So it is yours. Okay? It's we and yours. It's hers and yours. Okay?
My soccer glove and helmet come here.
They're coming. I know. It's from Indonesia. It's coming from a far place, son. So, yeah, you can own a condo. Yeah, We Are Family is a great song. And that's fitting for our family because we are family. You know, this is, we have built a wonderful, wonderful life, guys. That's why we share it with you on YouTube. So you guys can see that, yes, it is possible. Okay? Don't listen to all these naysayers and all these negative-minded people who are always dogging on people and talking bad and talking negative about the Philippines and the women here and marriage, relationships. just because they picked the wrong one doesn't mean you're going to get the wrong one. Okay? And if you listen to a little few
What's
simple
this?
pieces of advice,
What's
sometimes for an old fart like me,
What's
you might
that?
pick up enough to where you're not stuck with a red flag. You know what I mean?
That?
Mustard. He doesn't know mustard.
That's yummy.
This is yummy. It's mustard. Yellow mustard.
Let's see what's inside.
It's sour. It's different. You like sour stuff? Huh? Touch your finger inside. Yummy. I like it with ketchup. With mix it with ketchup and use it on my French fries. Yummy. Yeah. My son doesn't know mustard. Filipinos don't know yellow
Mustard?
mustard over here. No, we've never gone to California. My family and I, we like to take vacations in different places like Thailand or places around the Philippines. And this year we're probably going to be going to Vietnam. Am I going to USA with the kids? Nah, probably not. Because
Yes!
it's very difficult to get Charm visa. I can get Charm visa. For my wife, actually, it's very simple. Okay? Because of the time we've been married, we have home, we have business, we have bank account, we have everything. I can apply for her visa,
Papa, Mommy,
and within a month, Charm will have her visa in her hand. She'll do her interview and pass with flying colors. Her mother and father got their visa. First time they applied for it, got a 10-year visa. And they went to the USA.
At the US.
You can go when you're older.
Why?
When you're older.
Why?
You're too young right now. You're only 5 years old. Give me a break, son. Go away. Go play. Go watch TV or go play somewhere.
Papa, Lobat.
Low bat. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Vietnam will be fun. We did 2 weeks in Thailand. We did 2 weeks around the Philippines this year because we didn't go to Vietnam like we had planned. The kids, they want to go to Disneyland in Hong Kong, so one day we'll plan that trip. I want to take them to Japan sometime. They can see the mountains, see snow. They've been in snow before. We went to Dream World in Thailand, and they have a snow world there. So they got to experience snow and sliding down the sleds on the snow and how freezing cold it is. They got to see snow, you know. Yeah, Cambodia is fun too.
31,
Yeah, they'll get to see America. It's not about not taking them to America. It's that it's very, very expensive. Okay.
39,
If I was to take my family to the USA for, say, a month's vacation
94,
with airline tickets, back and forth airline tickets, and our stay and a rental car and hotels and things like that, we would spend 20,000 US dollars.
102,
1,000,000 pesos.
104,
Guaranteed. 1,000,000 pesos would be gone. But I can fly to Thailand and we can spend 20,000 pesos for the whole trip. We can go to Vietnam. Maybe it's going to cost me 20 or maybe a little less. You know, anywhere here in Asia is very cheap. There's a lot of countries in Asia to go see. And the Philippines itself is quite exciting to travel around just the Philippines.
Want to make a secret room
Where?
under the base,
I don't know, son.
please?
No, I've never been to China. I have no intention of it. I've been invited many times, but don't plan to go. And I heard India's not so good either, but I will go to India one day. I'm working on opening up distributorship in India right now. So I may end up going to India before long. Japan is expensive. Yeah, it used to be really expensive. It's come down some now. It's not too bad now. If you know how to vacation in Asia using hostels or using the small rooms that Japan offers, you know, like that, it's not that expensive. But we're going to enjoy ourselves. Yeah. Yep. Charm had me at hello. That's right. Charm and I have been great together ever since we met. We have. Yep. Those that get scammed by pretty young things throughout the world mostly think with their bananas. That's right. Is that the second one? First one. How's that empty?
Secret.
No secret. Where's the pills? Where's the gummies? You're smiling. I'm gonna whack you over the head with it.
Yes, this morning already had.
Where's the gummies? They all gone? Put them back in the bottle, son. Don't be playing games like that. Yeah, people aren't thinking with their brains. They're not. They're just thinking with their.
See?
They're all gone. Wow, Charm. I just opened this 3 days ago. They've been eating more than 2 gummies a day.
See? My mouth not.
Okay, I'm not giving you any for a month now. You guys are overdosed on gummies. They got these height growth dummies, gummies for dummies. And look at this guy. He's admitting to eating them all. So, no more. All right. I was thinking about doing singing tonight, do karaoke tonight, but I don't have enough beer frozen or cold. So, yeah, I was invited several times to go to China. I paid $80 a night to stay in a capsule and in an all men's hotel. Wow. Never mind. We're not going to Japan then. That's too expensive for me. They don't like men and women in the same hotel. Nagasaki, Hiroshima, why would America ever be welcome there? Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Japan myself 4 different times. And the longest stay there was 30 days. I stayed there 30 days, and then they called us away on an op to go take the op for another submarine. We ended up doing, we did a 60-day op, came in, then we had an upkeep, then we had to go take another guy's op when we were supposed to be island hopping around Asia. We had to go take another guy's duty. Another submarine broke down there in Yokosuka and couldn't go out. So they sent us to go take his operation. And then we got a 30 days more upkeep in Japan. They stuck us and we ended up not going. That trip, we didn't even go to the Philippines.
Papa, my dad do his finger up.
Okay. Messi plays for Miami, Jimmy John says. What? What do you have to say about that? Does Messi play for Miami? Who's Messi play for? Argentina? Yeah, he says Argentina. Smart little boy,
Where
huh?
Ronaldo play?
Galaxy says, you've been in a coma for 3 months now. Please wake up. Your mom and I are so worried about you.
Papa, where Ronaldo play?
Galaxy, one more silly comment. I'll just remove you.
Where Ronaldo play?
Japan is rich in culture. Foreigners cannot run amok like in Southeast Asia.
Play?
Not playing, retired.
Where
Ronaldo is retired.
I said where.
Who did Ronaldo play for? Portugal.
Then his team is.
Huh?
His team not playing now.
He's retired now. He's done.
His team.
Hmm.
How about his team?
I don't know, Chosen One. I didn't care so much for Japan, period. I really didn't. And most of my time spent in Japan, not a lot of it was spent out eating in the fine restaurants, because when you walk up to a restaurant in Japan, back in the day when I was going there, the guy at the door, no sir, you could not come in.
Let's go.
They don't allow you to come in. They don't want to embarrass you with the high cost of the food. So basically, you're kind of stuck with eating
Aman.
McDonald's,
Aman.
you know? What is the best part of the Philippines? I live in it. The best part is the Visayas, and the best part is right where I live in Masbate Island. I live on a very diverse island. There's so much to do here. We've got resorts. We've got white sand beach, tan sand beach. We've got fishing. We've got farming. We've got cattle. We've got everything you want to do here. I live on the best island in the whole Philippines, in my opinion. A lot of people think that where they live is the best place in the whole Philippines. In my opinion, I've been to all those places, and I like exactly where I'm at. So I've lived around the Philippines. It's not my only place to live in Masbate. Okay, I started in Parañaque, then I came to Masbate, then I went to Rojas, then I went to Bicol, Naga City, then I went to Calamba, 2 places in Las Piñas, 1 place in Bacoor City, And then in 2020, when the pandemic hit, I moved back here to Masbate, to our home. Major League Soccer is a top pro league in U.S. and Messi plays for Inter Miami, owned by David Beckham. Wow, very cool, Jimmy John. Ronaldo still plays for Al Nassr, but retirement is imminent. I don't know all this stuff. I don't keep up with football. But my son probably knows more about it than I do. Those are his two favorite players. But I love Masbate. They are all old, Jimmy John. Yeah, well, Mister, I have a lot going on. I have a company. You can look it up if you'd like. It's called e2e.com.ph. Essential Efficiency Enterprise is my company. You can look it up. You'll see that we dabble in products to reduce energy consumption, fuel consumption, and water consumption. We have products to remove chlorine from swimming pools, to purify swimming pools, to make your swimming pool where you never have to use acid again. You can balance the pH using our equipment. I sell all kinds of products. You can look on my website and you can see the products I sell. There's a number of them. That's what I do for my job. But my job is here every day, where I'm sitting right here, because when something comes in for the company, because I'm the wholesaler, I only do invoicing. I only move money. I don't touch product generally unless it's here specifically for one of my distributors here in the Philippines. But my other distributors in Malaysia, Bangladesh, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, Vietnam, they're all the product they order goes directly to them. I don't see product, I only see their money. So they played a long time, yeah. There you go, go Dogs. Me too, I like football, real football. So here in the Philippines, I sell hardware supplies, gasoline, diesel, gasol, which is like propane. We sell ice. We have print service, print Xerox lamination service here. I have computers set up for gaming, for kids who want to come and do gaming. I charge cell phones because I'm completely off the grid on solar, and I'm the only one in the village generally that has power. So there's a few people starting to get solar now. But a lot of people come up here to use my services for power, for their power banks and their phones. What else do I sell? I got a lot going on. Anyway, I do fishing as much as I can. We have 3 fishing boats that we own. We have 2 boat crews right now that fish. 2 of them generally fish every day. Right now we've had some inclement weather. We have very high seas the last couple of days, very windy, rain. And so today it's starting to lay down. By tomorrow, should be good. We might see you back in the ocean tomorrow. We may go back out there fishing tomorrow. You guys can find all my videos on my live feeds, the fishing videos and stuff like that. Or just go through my general videos. You'll see what I do every day by day. It's just, I'm always busy. I'm doing my own gardening now, setting up everything to start putting trees in the ground and put my garden in. And I raise chickens. I've got 2 goats, 1 big female pig with 7 babies. So we always have a lot going on. It's 2 turkeys, by the way. So if you hang around my channel, you'll see more about the Philippines than you'll ever find anywhere else in another channel. These guys that travel and show you people's houses and how much money this foreigner paid for his house, or whatever. They never really show you a lot about the Philippines. I try to show you the Philippines. When I travel, I have my Starlink Mini. Generally, we do live feed even on the bus. I'll show you the sides. I'll show you the countryside. I'll show you the traffic. I'll show you everything I can because I want you guys to see the Philippines through my eyes. So you'll know the Philippines. When you come here, you'll feel like, wow, I'm familiar with all of this now. You're not scared. You don't have to worry about nothing because you're already familiar with it. And that was my biggest thing when I got here. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anyone could tell me about the Philippines. Nobody. I knew nothing about this place. I didn't start learning until after my first girlfriend, I broke up with her. Then I was like, crap. There's a lot I don't know. You know, I'm in a foreign country, 6,000 miles from home. I'm breaking up with the only girl I knew here, the only person I knew here. I'm breaking up with her. What do I do now? And I didn't know the Philippines. So it's like, crap. Yeah, I went through that stage. I lived it. I made it. I'm here now. I'm doing just fine. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun sometimes putting yourself through those trials. The Filipino ladies have qualified for the FIFA 2027 World Cup Soccer. That's cool. Essential Fishing Enterprise was designed to provide HVAC. That's right. You got it. There you go. You got it, mister. That's what I do. And if you find me on LinkedIn, if you go to LinkedIn app, LinkedIn, LinkedIn, you'll find me on there too. Look up my company or look me up by name, Michael Lee White or Essential Efficiency Enterprise, and you'll find me. And if you look on my website, I also have a Facebook page called Essential Efficiency Enterprise. I have a Facebook page too. But I don't really work. You're seeing what I do right now. I'm working. Waiting for the next guy to send me an email and say, hey, I need 10 of this, 10 of that, 8 of that. Okay, boop, boop, pop up some email for him, write the invoices up and send it to him, and I'm done with my work for the day. I just wait for him to send the money to the bank. All right. You found me on Google. Good. We love your knowledge. That's why we're here. Well, thank you, John. Says here you have 5 employees. Well, we used to have a lot more than that. But right now it's just my wife, myself, and my 3 kids. I used to have a lot of employees, especially when I had the corporation going before. Essential Energy Technology and Trading Corporation. Look that one up too. Essential Energy Technology and Trading Corporation. That's my company also. We had to shut it down because one of our business partners died. There is it was hosted in Australia. Ah, Spiro says it's in Brazil. Cool. You know, I never watched football, even this year. I did not see one game. Not one. I saw a few highlights on YouTube. My son was watching. I did not see one game of football, soccer. I just kind of quit watching sports. When I moved here, I used to watch NBA, used to watch all the football games, trying to stay with my team. You know, San Diego Chargers I liked. San Francisco 49ers were our competitors. They're okay though. And I love the Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, good teams from California. I really like them. I've been with them through all the years that they were so great. But the minute they started painting on the sidelines, Black Lives Matter, and kneeling down for the national anthem, and disrespecting America, I said, enough is enough. I'll never watch sports from USA teams again. I just washed my hands of all of it. Never mind. I watched every England match, and the matches were 3 a.m. sometimes. So you're here in the Philippines, Mr. Botbro. Spain defeated England. England knocked out Australia. It is more popular than the men's as our girls are competitive. Very nice. That's why you hear Australia sucks. Come and be with you. Your long distance relationship. Yeah, come on over here and be with your woman there, Stone Cold. You need to get out of Australia. You can do it. You guys got to learn how to just pick up and go sometimes, you know? It's tough. It's tough to jump from your country and move to a completely strange country like the Philippines. If you don't have help, you don't have anyone to guide you to help you along a little bit, it's tough. I know it's tough. You know, and then there's always those guys who they've been watching YouTube videos for 5 years And the first thing they do, they come here and they set eyes on some little girl. She bats her eyes at him, and he's in love. And everything he learned for 5 years, all of the red flags for 5 years that he learned are thrown out the window. And he's participating in the red flags. It's like, didn't you learn a damn thing? And I just wash my hands on him. Go do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not helping you no more. You know it all. I cannot even open my mouth and start a sentence without that person finishing a sentence for me. They know it all. And that kind of person doesn't need my help anymore. They've been here. They know it all now. They've been here a week or two or whatever it is, a month. They already know everything there is to know about the Philippines. Everything. Anyway. It's funny. So I watched the England match. Okay, Stone Cold, that's why you're here? Yeah. Oh, you're in Africa. All right. Whereabouts in Africa are you? Stone Cold, I'm heading there in March, April, for 2 months. Is 350,000 pesos enough budget for 2 months? Yeah, Stone Cold. It is, if you're sensible. But don't let your LDR meet you at the airport, okay? Do what I told you. Come here. It's only 3 hours flight anyway from Australia, 3 or 4 hours, not very long. You come here to the Philippines, get yourself a hotel room. You go in the hotel and you check in, okay? Don't check in under your girlfriend's name. That's a start. Get your hotel room, because you may come in here with your LDR and spend another week with her and you go, screw this. I don't want to be with her anymore. Then you got to figure out how to get rid of her, because she meets you at the airport. She's already got her claws sunk deep inside you. You ain't going nowhere. You're kind of stuck because you're not free to move about the country. If you come in and you get your own hotel room and you bring a girl over to visit you or take her to dinner, you bring her over for the night, you can ask her the next day to leave. If she doesn't leave, just call front desk. Hey, this woman won't leave. And security will come up and escort her out of the hotel. And she's gone. They won't let her back in. See, you have a way of doing things. But if you walk in with her, and you got to be really careful. If you want to get rid of a girl, you got to be super careful here, guys. Because if they got their claws in you and you are their money tree and you try to dump them, their jealousy is going to kick in. And if you don't watch what you're doing, you might find yourself in jail really fast. Really fast. Okay? So, I don't know, just be very, very careful. Because there's a lot of women here that got this little plan. They get this guy, they got their claws in him, they go to the hotel. If the guy doesn't give them what they want, the first thing to do is say, he raped me. Here in the Philippines, you're guilty until proven innocent. Okay? So that's a very, very, very one they pull off. And the only way to get out of it is to pay her off, to buy her off. Okay? The only way you get out of the charges. If you get charged with that and you put your hands on her and anybody sees it inappropriately, you put your grab her arm or do anything inappropriate, and many people will see you. The eyes are all over the place here. You do anything inappropriate, you might find yourself behind bars. And then it may cost you 500,000 pesos before you can even get out of jail and leave the country. Basically, you're going to buy off the girl. Okay? So if you've avoided all the red flags and you think you got a good one, still, I would come in here into this country, I would find myself a hotel. I would ask her to meet me for dinner somewhere at a restaurant. And when the dinner's over, say, okay, I'm going to go to bed now. I'll give you a call tomorrow. And leave. Don't let the claws be so deep in you that your little head's thinking for your big head and you got that girl stuck back up in your room the first night you're there. Just because you've been chatting for years doesn't mean it's going to all work out. Okay? If I'd been smart, this girl that I was chatting here, when she came to the USA to meet me, and after I realized kind of how she is, I should have dumped her right then and there and moved on and kept my life going in California. I wouldn't have been put through a year of hardship and bullshit from her. You know, everything would have been easier on me. But then again, I probably wouldn't have met Charm, and I wouldn't have the life I have today. I wouldn't have 3 wonderful children. Everything was preordained in my life. I already know that. Everything was meant to be. So I went through it. So just stone cold, be careful. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy John. That's me too. I don't get into watching golf. I don't play golf. I don't watch golf. Okay, I used to try to watch golf. It's just boring as hell to me. Baseball, another one. I used to watch some baseball, and I got to the point where I'd only watch the World Series, the playoffs, World Series, the end of the season. So that's all that was interesting to me. The rest was all BS. Sports are designed to keep people distracted from the truth, just like the Roman days. That's why they get paid millions. Yeah, I believe that. Ah, you're in Somalia. All right. Are there a lot of captives over there in Somalia that are captured by the pirates that you have observed in Somalia? Are they keeping them on the ships over there? There's a lot of Somalians in the U.S. A lot now, up in Minnesota. That's what I hear. England 6, France 4. Yeah, and England was behind all the way through the whole game till the very end, weren't they? Somebody told me they came back. Well, who was it? Went to sleep. Rick. I think it was Rick. Said he went to sleep. The game was 4-0. So he said, screw it. Went to bed. England came back and won. That's awesome. That's the kind of game you want to watch. That exciting. That's an exciting game. Get yourself a hotel room. That's what the Filipinos said. Yeah, you get yourself a hotel room. Okay. Then the first night, you might go to dinner with her or get your rest. Have a dinner date or a lunch date the next day. Then once she leaves, once you break, she goes her way, you go your way. That's the best way. Then just go down the street and find you a nice massage parlor. And go in and enjoy a good massage. And really relax. You're in the Philippines now. You ain't got no one with their claws in you. And chances are the girl you have a long distance relationship with is not going to give you a massage. Okay? She might give you sex, but she ain't going to give you a massage. And massage is very important to relax after you've been flying. And, when you land in this country, go get yourself a good massage. There's a lot of good masseuses here. And if you like it well, add an additional 30 minutes to it. They're normally an hour. Tell them, you know what? Let's make mine 90 minutes. Yep. And then you just tell her like a little extra. She'll hook you right up. So then you'll forget the girl that you just went on a date with. You'll forget all about her for the night, Mike, stop that find a girl before you come here like you did. Yeah, guys, you shouldn't have a girl before you come here. It's best to have boots on the ground. Exactly what Jap is saying. Boots on the ground, guys. Be in the Philippines. Get yourself a little bit acclimated in the Philippines. Let finding a girl be secondary. If you want to live in the Philippines, make that your primary goal. And then a woman is secondary. There's a lot of women here. A lot. Never a problem. Except for that one guy. This one guy that's in my Facebook chat. Oh my God. That guy, I don't think he's ever going to find a girl. He cries on Facebook every freaking day about how he doesn't have a girlfriend. I don't know what this guy's issue is. He never has, he can't find a woman because he wants her to kiss him out in public. I find it very humorous every time I watch this guy's live feed because I know what he's looking for already. He's already told me what he wants, and I know he ain't going to find it. And I laugh at him. Every time I see his live feed, he's crying because he can't find a girl. And it's like, maybe there's something wrong with you. Because there ain't nothing wrong with all the women here. The women know what they want. And if you want something that they don't want to be with you. Period. I don't know what this guy's kick is, but for some reason, he says he's gone out with a few girls, but none of them are what he wants because they won't walk down the street and hold his hand. And when he stops, they won't mooch him in public. They won't kiss him in public. Filipino women don't do that. We went over this in my chat last night. It's the same guy. Same guy's whining on Facebook again today. It's like, oh my God. What I did is I just hid the guy for 30 days. Oh no, I muted him until I unmute him. So I just took it out so I don't have to see his channel anymore, his Facebook page. I don't want to see that kind of crying every day from a grown man, 60 years old or 55, 58, 62, whatever he is. I just don't want to, I don't feel like you need that kind of crap entering your brain. Some grown man crying on Facebook every day because he doesn't know how to find a woman in the Philippines, of all places. My goodness. So my last comment I made to him was, I said, go to Thailand. And his response was, I want to marry a Filipina. Okay, boy, it's nice in here. Aircon's on. Wow, it's so cold. It's cold, huh, MJ? Look at this boy. He's all bundled up. Oh, we try to run our aircon every night. So we'll reserve the power. Charm and I will reserve the power of the aircon, or the battery rather. We'll try to save power on the battery until we can go to bed. So we'll have plenty of power to run aircon. So it'll be nice and cool, you know, coming here for the aircon. Ah, it's such a blessing to have aircon. All right. Yeah. I wouldn't have come here without a girlfriend. Well, you might have, John. But I'm going to tell you like this, John, and you know it as well as I do. We as humans, do what we're directed to do. We already know that what was meant to be is meant to be. And nothing we can do to change it. Okay? We're just here. But what is told us to do is what we do. I was told to come to the Philippines. I came to the Philippines. Okay? I was told to break up with the first girl. I broke up with her. I was told to marry Charm. I married Charm. Now I got 3 kids. Everything you do in life, every single day, is something that was already meant for you to do. Is the way I believe in it. I believe that our life is preordained. My solar set on my house in Australia on fire. It's my get out of jail card. Ah, so you're going to tell the girl here that you got to go. You got to get out of the country, home, because your solar system's on fire in Australia, and your house might burn down. Pretty good. You got pictures, right? Make sure you have a few pictures put away somewhere in your phone. So you can, people's solar that's caught on fire, so you can pop it up and show her, look, I just got this from my neighbor.
Papa, what dinosaur sound look like?
That I had plugged in the kitchen I was using. I thought it was hers. I was plugging in. Every time my battery goes 2%, I plug in. I didn't want to sit there with my phone on the battery charger the whole night. What, son? Oh, you got a scratchy in your backy? Huh? Okay.
Not yet.
I'm done.
Not yet.
You get the back scratcher. I'm going to rub his back all day. All right. Yes. Like you, my beautiful wife, Mom Charm. Yeah, I have a beautiful wife. She's such a good woman. That's why when people come in here, like the guy on my Facebook today telling me, you shouldn't be building a house, because I was showing that house we're building down there. He doesn't know we already own a house, you know. And he wanted to talk negative. Do it harder. He was just wanting to be negative about what we're doing down there. And He's trying to think. He thinks that I'm building a house where the hollow block are holding the house. I don't know what makes the guy think that the hollow block's holding my house up when it clearly has posts, steel bar, steel framing, tie beam. Just because they put the hollow block up before they poured all the tie beam doesn't mean that the hollow block's supporting the tie beam. But he didn't know that. And he thought we didn't know how to do construction. And how many houses have we freaking built already over here, you know? Anyway. So I just told him what was going on. Let him know that every post is all steel tied to the tie beam, supporting the tie beams, not the hollow blocks holding the tie beam up. So Captain Ferrone, hey, hello, my favorite guy. How's it going? Please tell Charm the captain says hello. She waved hi. She's always busy with her paperwork over there. If it's not paperwork, it's hold on, I got a problem with this charger here now. If it ain't paperwork for money, doing something with money, damn it. And she's watching operas. She likes the Korean pop tops or whatever they call them. K-pops. Whatever they call them. Anyway, that's what she's doing over there. I'm going to share with you guys another way I save money. Keep my phone on charge here. What's going on? Why it's not wanting... Oh, I know what it is. It's that one. It's a loose connection on the extension cord. Okay, got it. It was a loose connection on my extension cord. Good to see you too. This is a way I save money, guys. Okay. Whoops. Damn it. What the hell is going on here? If my phone dies, guys, it's because I'm having an issue with the charger here. It's okay now. Yeah, throw me it, please. Throw. Hard. Throw it at me. Thank you. Jeez. MJ, do me a favor. Where's the extension cord, Charm? I need the black extension cord. You guys, give me a second. I gotta run get the extension cord. My extension here is loose, so my phone's going in and out. Give me just a minute, guys. You guys can watch Charm over here. Not there. Flashlight.
There, you know the shelf?
Yeah.
George's eating his pizza, but George does not like the tomatoes or the lettuce or the cucumber. Don't you like the salad? George, just try a little bit of this lovely tomato. George, this is cucumber. Grandpa Pig grew it in his garden.
Okay. Let me get this plugged in. This has really tight connections on it. All right. I was going to share something with you guys.
George loves dinosaurs. George is eating the tomatoes.
All right. Where are we at? It's still bouncing in and out. 1%. I'm going to get my other charger on here. So I want to share an idea with you folks that you can use in your home that I think might save you guys a lot of money. Okay. Now we're good. Hey, says Michael, how was your leg after the dog ride? Oh, it's good, Spiro. Everything's healed. No pain, no nothing, no problems. no rabies. Of course, I knew that from day one, but nobody else around here realizes where rabies comes from or how you can track rabies, or they know nothing about rabies except for everybody needs to get a shot if you get bit by a dog or scratched by a cat.
My song.
Light on so we can see you. I bought MJ a keyboard today, so he and the girls have been trying to learn how to play the keys. So I think over time, I might end up with at least one keyboard player in my house. Ella's trying to write her own music. She had me print off a bunch of papers. Very good, MJ. Very good, MJ. All right, go watch your phone now. Anyway, I want to share an idea with you guys just because I feel like I'm going to give you guys a great idea for how to save money. Everybody complains about the energy costs in the Philippines. And this might help you guys over there on your new third story. You might try this idea just to realize that you're saving money on lighting. You guys watch Charm. I'm going to get something. I'll be right back, and I'll share this with you guys. Right back.
And that tissue.
Lunchtime for baby Alexander.
Cousin Pepper is going to feed you today, Alexander. Hey, baby. Oh, here it is. Oh, he keeps turning his head.
Feeding baby Alexander is quite hard.
Watch this. Here comes the aeroplane. Alexander likes it. He pretends Finn is an aeroplane. You have a go, Pepper. Here comes the aeroplane. Open your mouth. In through the doors. Hooray! That was an aeroplane.
She stepped the nails. My goodness.
He can't talk. He hasn't even said his first word yet. Pepper, do you remember what your first word was? No? It was mummy.
I thought Pepper's first word was daddy.
No, mummy. What was George's first word? Dinosaur.
George's first word was dinosaur. Somebody looks like they had a good lunch. Yes, bath time, I think. Baby Alexander is having a bath.
This is Mr. Dinosaur. Can you say dinosaur? He can't talk, Pepper. But he will talk one day. Then you'll know what he wants.
What do you want to do now, Alexander?
I think he wants to go for a walk.
He can't walk yet, but he can go out in his buggy. That's a clever little buggy. Yes, 5 gears, one guard, and 8 gears as standard.
Blah, blah, blah. That's how daddies talk.
Daddy is making vegetable soup for lunch.
Daddy, can I help?
Thank you, Pepper. Now can you clear away all those vegetables?
Okay. Stop, Pepper. The vegetable peelings don't go in the normal bin. They go in this brown bin. Banana. That's right, George. It's a banana skin. And there are onions, carrots, and all sorts of fruit and vegetable leftovers in here. Granny and Grandpa will like these. Do Granny and Grandpa
You need to sleep now.
potato Naman. They're with Grandpa's garden.
Nasugat si Papa mo ng tako.
Ha? We can take these
Ano? Kung napugat si Papa sa pako, kunti pa tayo na.
Ang tingnan mo, bloody. Okay. No job. He stepped the nails right now. He's still cleaning the blood there. My goodness. He been in the stock room. Then he stepped the umbrella nails. No, Jimmy Jim.
No, it'll stop bleeding in a minute. I stepped on a freaking nail out there.
Balik sa ako ng
Anyway.
Mike na. Ang nail.
Ay, ay, ay.
Kundi na, dalaga.
No, hey, John Drake, how are you? Anyway, this is my new bandage on my foot, guys. I went out in the shed to get this and share this with you guys. And I walked in the shed and I saw a rat in the shed. So I wanted to set the rat trap over on the shelf so I could see where the rat went in. And so I put the rat trap up there, set it, And when I put my foot down, I stepped on an umbrella nail, the tip of an umbrella nail, inside of a bag. I didn't see it. And it got me. It must have got right into a blood vessel. Because boy, I bled like a stuck pig. I'm not joking. Puddles of blood between there and inside till I could get to the CR. And it took me 10 minutes to get Charm to answer me. That's what took so long. I couldn't walk. I didn't have a way to stop the blood other than hold it with my thumb. And I can't hobble on one foot holding my left leg with my thumb on the bottom of my foot. You guys ever try that? Anyway, yeah. John Drake said, I found something else to spend money on. The workhorse, the chariot, needs to be replaced. It does. It needs it badly. Oh my goodness. You know what I did, John? I paid the mechanic. He came over, and it only cost me $1,500. And I took parts from the old chariot motor. The clutch housing was broken. About 6 of the little arms that stick out on the clutch housing. There's 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 going around. About 6 of those broke. I don't know how, but it seized the engine. So we had to take everything apart. Once we got to that point, we could see what was holding the engine, seize the engine. And we were able to pull the clutch housing out and replace it with the other one I had. So it didn't cost me any money for material. It just cost me $1,500 for labor, which was a little bit high, but I'm not going to complain. The guy came to my house like, I need you now type thing. And anyway, we got her done. I fell in the toilet. Yeah. Looking for the toilet. But yeah, I'm okay, Jimmy John. It's just puncture wound right in the bottom of my foot. And boy, did I bleed like a stuck pig. I've never seen so much blood from a puncture wound. Except when the dog bit me in the back of my leg. He must have hit a blood vessel too. Blood was pouring down that left leg. Same leg I just stepped on a nail. Anyway, I'm okay. Let me share what I was going to share with you guys. Okay. This is a standard solar all-in-one street light. Okay? Got a solar panel in the back. It has 3 lights here. You can get them with, some of them have 6 lights, 12 lights. Okay? And then down here in this compartment, there will be a battery mounted in here and a small kit card with a switch on it, a little button on it for on-off, and then you have a remote control. Okay? Just hear me out for a second. You guys will see where I'm going with this. If you take this panel and you put it on your rooftop and you run 2 wires down, instead of 2 wires coming in here, solar wires coming in from the solar panel into here to go to the circuit card, you're going to run 2 wires connected to these 2 from the solar panel you mount on your roof and bring the wires down into a place where you can mount the switch card in your home in a utility box. Okay, you can manufacture a little clamp to hold that circuit card in your utility box, and then you can come up with a little makeshift cover for it. Okay, so now the switch is in your home. That is your circuit card that controls the power from the solar and the power out to your lights. Each of these lights is individual, but they're all tied together inside, and they come in here as 2 wires. Okay, you got your solar lights, plus and minus wire. All 3 of these are connected together. What you can do is, you go, and they look nice when you first buy them. They have 6 screws in them. On a brand new light, you have 6 screws. You pull these out, okay, and you can screw, using drywall screws, you can screw these in and just make a cutout in your drywall on your ceiling, in your living room, your dining room, your kitchen. And you can just run the wires across from your attic, boom to boom to boom. And then you bring the set of wires down to your circuit card. Okay, you mount it in the utility box, you use the remote control. Now you can turn on lights in your house. You can just, these will become 3 bright lights, and these have the ability to light up 3 rooms in your home. Okay, you get all that, Jimmy John? You can use a solar street light, split the circuit out of it, put this on your roof, and wire up these 3 lights in 3 rooms. Okay, and control it with 1 remote control. Or you can put all 3 lights in 1 room and light up that whole room using solar power and a remote control. All right, so I shared that with you. I don't want to even look at the puncture wound, Stone Cold. I don't want to pull the bandage off of it, let it start bleeding again. I got the I got the tissue up against the puncture and tape across it, double ways to hold that blob of tissue against the hole until it stops. The bottom of my foot's even dirty. Need to go wash my feet again. Anyway, I'll pull it off later. It'll be fine. Give it another 30 minutes and it'll stop bleeding. It'll be fine. Way too many steps. My method is better. Papa, papa, papa. Well, there you go. But if you guys wanted to use 3 solar street lights to wire up 9 lights in your home, you can have more than one circuit card, okay? You just got to bring the power down from the solar panel to each of the circuit cards, and then one light can come off of each circuit card you buy. The circuit cards are 300, I think they're 330 pesos each with the remote control. Card with a remote is 330, and you can set up your whole house to where you can put solar lights in your entire home and just have remote control on the wall. Turn your lights on. Never use the grid power, ever. Forget the electric bill when it comes to lighting your home. You can light your entire home with solar, or use solar street lights or solar lights like I do. Everything's on solar. All right, we'll show you the puncture wound later. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. If you guys are living in a remote area where you want to have more light, you can use solar street lights for that. They're an inexpensive way to have power during brownouts and blackouts. Okay, if you don't have candles, you just have a solar street light charged up, and you can do it that way. Current affair says long-haired. Who's long-haired? My wife? Yeah, she has long hair. I forgot I was looking at her. Yeah, she has very long hair.
I want to cut, but Mike don't want.
Yep, Jeff, there's a battery. Exactly. 3.7 volt. And normally it'll last you, a solar street light can last you 8 to 12 hours. Running these lights. One solar street light battery, 3.7 volt, can last you 12 hours. So it's just an idea. The battery you have can be universally hooked up, though. It can come from the solar panel to the battery. You put the solar panel on your rooftop, somewhere in the bright sun, hang it on a pole if you want. Run the wires down to the battery. From the battery, you're going to run that wires down to the switch wherever you locate it, and then connect all your lights up to the switch also. That little circuit card, I have some examples here. I'll break them out and show you one day. It's very simple because you have 2 solder connections for the plus and minus of the light, 2 solder connections plus or minus of the solar, and 2 plus and minus connections, 1 each for the battery. You got 6 little solder connections you make, and you're done, and you can power lights wherever you want. All right. A bandage setup, huh? Is 20 kW battery enough to power your house? Spiro's asking. I use 28,667 watts is what I have. My batteries are 51.2 volt, 280 amp hour. So I run my aircon. I'm running aircon back here, behind my head up here. And the fan, and another fan here. Lights, everything in my house is running right now. I think I've got 1 freezer running and a refrigerator running. So, yeah, if I could turn back time, boy, look how rich you'd be with all the ideas you'd have. God, I'd be so rich. And the other one I'm trying, which I haven't tried yet, everybody says it's not possible. I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try to charge solar panel using bright solar street lights. See if it works. China's trying to produce an artificial sun. China is making an artificial sun. so they can have their own sun. Think of that. You tell me you cannot power up street lights, or you can't power up power it to a home if you have bright lights on your solar panel? Everybody says it's impossible. Only because they've never tried it.
Only buy me surfboard. I want to try it.
A surfboard? There's no waves here, son. Except during bad storms. You can't get in the water anyway. Very dangerous. Maybe a boogie board.
What?
Maybe a boogie board.
What a boogie board?
Hey, user. How are you?
What a boogie
By using focused reflected light, sunlight. Well, I think you can use solar street lights that are very bright to light up. Enough of them can light up a solar panel. That's what I believe. But everybody says, "Nah, it ain't possible. You can't do that." I said, well, thank you. You're welcome, user. Somebody can take what I'm sharing with you guys, and you might get rich. It would be a perpetual motion machine. Well, very close, wouldn't it? Using stored energy. Using sun power, stored in a battery, shining down on your solar panel, charging up another battery so you can run power in your house at night. Perpetual light. Wouldn't that be fun? Hey, Kay Cherie. Welcome. Thank you for the star. So, I'll tell you how I figured this out one day, guys. I had a solar street light. We needed 2 lights. Okay. I had one that was full charge and one with a dead bat. So I took the full charge solar street light and I set it on top of the solar panel with all in one street light. I put the bright light on top of the solar panel. I let it stay there for 10 minutes. And then I turned the light on and the light came on. That means that that bright light sent enough juice through the solar panel to charge the battery up, enough to turn the light back on. So, I think it works. Rainy Saturday night in Laguna. Wow. Charm is here, Kay Cherie.
Papa,
Hey, Charm.
please, I want a surfboard.
Surfboard? Oh my goodness, son. I bought you a keyboard. Are you using it? Really? Well, I hope so.
Good night.
You got so much stuff now. You can't even play with it all in one day. Yeah. I bought you a baseball bat, glove, a real football, USA football. I bought you 3 soccer balls, 2 basketballs,
Yeah, yung Shopee na close na.
a keyboard, and now you're asking me for a surfboard.
Pa-close ko ng Shopee.
My goodness gracious.
Spend money every day.
What do you say to me?
I got you a skateboard too. You got a skateboard, a keyboard, and now you want a surfboard.
My skateboard is broken. See? May sign up.
Alright. I guess I gotta fix this skateboard next. I didn't know it was broken. Anyway, my foot will be feeling better in a little bit, stone cold. Then I'll clean my feet. Hopefully I can.
Anti-tetan, right?
Papa,
Huh?
You don't need to inject the anti-tetan. Because you've been already for 3 years.
I just had tetanus on when I got bit by the dog. So I'm fine. It was a galvanized nail. It wasn't an iron
You
nail.
need to clean alcohol.
Yeah, as soon as we pull it off, the bandage, we'll clean it.
Papa, what?
I can't pull the bandage off right now. Maybe it's going to be
Next
pouring
time,
blood.
sure.
Papa,
Next, wear your slippers. Well, what you didn't realize is a nail can go right through a rubber slipper too.
excuse me, Papa. What do you say to me? Because I don't like a surfboard. What
Boogie board? BOOGIE, boogie board. I bought a solar street light, lasted maybe a week. Really?
Papa?
From China, it leaked water inside. Oh my
Boogie
no.
board? Papa,
Wow,
a
Jeff.
boogie board like this?
I have
Papa, boogie
Quality.
board like this?
solar lights here, Jeff, that I bought from China. They won't leak on you. Okay, we use them on the boats.
Papa, boogie board like this?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like
Why
that.
is only made for
Small.
baby?
No, it's small. Anyway, wow, lasted only a week, huh? I have some quality ones. I bought direct from a manufacturer that I bought the same one. This one I bought from the manufacturer. The same guy sold me my new set of lights, and these are 100 watters. The one he sent me is 300 watters. Okay, so I bought 30 pieces. I have 30 solar street lights. I got 25 in the shed. Yep. I got 2 on the Queen Charm, 2 on the the Mica Ella boat, and then I've got 1 here in the right here on the front porch. It's still on the porch, hon? The solar street light?
No back.
Really?
Yeah, I put there in the day. No back.
Okay. She said it's got a low back. What's that? Ah, put in my wallet.
Coffee is bad for diabetics. Using a conventional blood
I like
glucose
liquid
meter
bandage brought from the USA. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hey, Scooby-Doo, how are you? Welcome.
Coffee is bad for
I'll buy one from you. Okay, Jeff, when you come here, I'll break out a brand new one for you. Still in the box, brand new. You'll like it. Very bright, very nice. Got 1 on my house. I've got 2 on each boat. I've got a couple more here. I've got about 20 back there in the shed, 23 or something like that. All brand new.
That coffee bad. Look.
Oh, yeah, I know, huh? Okay, go away. Play your game.
using a conventional blood glucose meter is
Scoob, I stepped on a nail. Little galvanized roofing nail. You know, the one that has a little spiral on the nail itself, so when you hammer it, it turns as it goes into the wood. Yeah, one of those. And I didn't even step on it too far. They're very sharp. I barely got it in my foot, maybe not even a quarter inch, but boy did my foot start bleeding. It was bleeding hard. No infection. No, the whole, it's a puncture wound. It bleeds out. Anything that you get a puncture wound, there's generally no infection involved with a puncture wound that I've experienced. Normally, it bleeds out any infection that might have been there. You know, bacteria and stuff comes out with as much blood came out. A lot came out. But it'll be fine. Guys, don't worry about it. No problem. I'll spray with a little alcohol tonight and then put some Nociperone on it. Be good as new tomorrow. Be fine. A little prick is all it was. So anyway. So yeah, I wanted to share that solar light idea with you guys, just in case if you guys want a good backup plan for brownouts, then solar street lights are a good backup plan. Okay? Because they can last 8 to 12 hours. One solar street light. The next day you put it in the sun, charge it back up. So if you have a blackout the next day, it's always ready to go. Your solar street light's ready to go. Easy, easy peasy. So solar street lights are the way to go in my opinion. For blackouts, brownouts. I can take one solar street light, put it in my living room by the front door, and light up all the way through the living room, dining room, kitchen. All the way to my kitchen. You can see everything you're doing. Just fine. Very bright, very nice. And it's not even, I can just set it on the corner, on the floor, and shine it at the ceiling. And everything in that whole room gets lit up. So anyway, solar street lights, guys. Yeah, it's a boogie board. That's a boogie board. It's styrofoam. Very lightweight, easy to use. Anyway. Huh? The song? Yeah, bring your song. Let me show them. Ella's making a song for the keyboard. I bought them a new keyboard today. It's right there. And they all like to play it. They like to mess with it. It's got all kinds of gadgets on it. You can set tempos and drums and record it and all kinds of stuff. You know, play it back. It's really a cool little keyboard. And it wasn't that expensive. It was only like 1,600 pesos. MJ's got it going on, don't he? Wow, MJ.
No, you don't know how.
You don't know how, but he's trying. Sean, where's my
Already
tripod?
already the
MJ, grab my tripod there in the closet. Okay. I don't know where my tripod is. Maybe it's out in the living room. You want to hold the phone for a minute? I'm just trying to charge it, Charm. I'm going to go get something in a second. That's 7% on my battery. I'll show you guys another time. I'm going to show you the effects of the solar street light in a house that's completely dark. Okay, anyway. So much for that tonight. My foot's gonna need to be doctored here in a minute. I got Dr. Charmo here to help me out. Hey, David, how are you? We're just sitting here relaxing tonight. Stuck a nail on my foot tonight just a minute ago.
Why you said Dr. Sarm?
No, David, Jessup's here. Oops, because your mother's a doctor tonight.
Why?
She's gonna take care of my foot doctored for me.
That's why.
She'll be Dr. Charm tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Scooby-Doo's in here. K-Shree's in here. So we're all good. No infection. Scooby-Doo will be fine. Anyway, it's just a galvanized nail, roofing nail, that I didn't know it was in the blue bag. There's a blue bag there that the guys had brought up parts in, tools and nails in, and it sat there on the floor. I went to put the rat trap up to set it up by where I saw the rat up there playing. And when I walked in the garage tonight, he jumped up on under one of my cabinets. So I went to set a rat trap there for him so I can catch him. And when I stepped back down, I stepped right on that bag, thinking it was just a bag. Nail in there, got my foot. I'm all good, yeah. All right, chosen one. All right, all is good, great. Good to hear. So yeah, I got your message. Thank you, David. Thank you also for the buy me a coffee. Because as soon as we looked at the house, Charm and I took 10 sheets of plywood to them, 2 kilos of nails. Then we came home, got a sack of rice for them, and a box of staple food, some soups and coffee and milk for the baby, and canned goods, some sardines, some Argentina canned beef, and some tuna fish. Cans of each one. I had 6 of each can in there for them. And some noodle soups so they could have some food to eat. I understand this family has nothing. And their house is horrible. So anyway, that's the first time somebody's actually come to me, with somebody in that bad a shape that needed help. I've been trying to sponsor people here and there, but this was really bad. And when I went back to reassess the house, I looked at their roof to count how many roofing panels we'd need. Come to find out, the guy already has the wood. He already has 13 panels, 8-foot panels of roofing. He only needs 5 more roofing panels, 8 foot. And we have that here, color dark blue, that we were going to use on this new house. So we can order some more, or we can buy roofing and take it to him when he's ready. And I'm going to send my 4 workers over there that are building this house down here to go ahead and rip his roof off. With the 4 of them, they can take his roof off, get the new wood up, nailed up, all the new trusses up, and then they can put all new roofing on for the guy. And they can nail the plywood up. I gave him 10 sheets of plywood. That'll cover every wall in his house. Because he's got sheets hanging there. Unbelievable, just sheets. That's their privacy. A man, a woman, and 2 children. Their privacy is behind sheets. They have no walls in their house. Like one wall in the front, wood is all just peeling. No good. So, anyway. What has life lesson really made you who you are today? You want to know what life lesson made me who I am today? I don't know. There's not just one. I mean, we go through life. I'm 65 years old. I've been through a lot of life lessons. But I think going through all of the divorces I've been through in my life has made me the type of person I am today. Because I think it was all, the way I look at it is I was being taught, during my lifetime, I was being taught how to be a good father, how to be a good person, and a good father to children, and care for people. Because my first wife had 4 kids. I divorced her. My second wife had 3 kids. I divorced her. My third wife had 2 kids. I divorced her. My first girlfriend here had 1 kid. I broke up with her. I met Charm. She had no kids. Then we had 1. Then we had 2. Then we had 3. So it's like I can look back at my life, and everything I did in my life was boom, 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 boom. I can just look and follow. And it was like I was being guided and led to become who I am today. So life's lessons as a whole, everything you go through are going to make you the person you are today. And 10 years from now, those lessons added in will make you who you are at that point. That's how I believe. I have 3. The first 3 marriages of children were not mine. I married women with children. Married with Children? I know that show. My first wife had 4 kids by another man, okay? And she still had to go out and fool around on me when I went to sea. She wasn't happy, okay? My second wife had 3 kids. And she became the worst dope addict, crystal meth addict you could ever imagine. And got all her daughters hooked on drugs before I divorced her ass. My third wife had 2 children. One of the boys was so narcissist, you couldn't live in the same room with him, in the same house. What's that?
Ella, unplug the microphone.
Okay. She's playing it right now, so you can play it later or tomorrow. So, how cool it says, Charm is crazy. Doesn't she recognize your pattern? Well, she knows I'm never going to divorce her. We've already had 3 kids together. The only thing that can come next is kid number 4. Yep, I'm flunking, but not yet expelled. Yep. You're not innocent expat, Mike. No, I'm not innocent expat. I've been through the school of hard knocks, okay? Go to sleep and quit drinking, expat Mike. I'm only having 1 beer. There it is. It's not even, it's sitting down there. It's over half full still. Anyway, thanks for reminding me my beer's down here. It's early. It's Friday. It's Saturday night. It's early, huh? So, we make mistakes in life, and we learn by every single mistake we make, don't we? We grow and we learn. And pretty soon, we're okay. Flavor beer is the worst. You're drinking Heineken, huh? Well, this is apple, San Mig apple. And right now, I only have 2 drinks here. I have ginger beer, I have mule, and I have San Mig apple, which is a San Mig light with apple flavor. It's okay. I don't mind it. Yeah, I grew, I got smarter. My tummy's bigger too. Like my new wife, she makes me grow. I hate this battery charger. It won't stay plugged in. It's the weirdest thing. You didn't grow after 1, 2, or 3 wives. You learn in time, I think sometimes things are thrown at us to make us better people. Okay? I think the things we face in life are going to make us better people. What I faced in life, I'm 50, no kids, never married, I do have money. Well, money can't buy you love. Sometimes it can't even buy you happiness. Only temporary happiness, But money's good to have. But it's never been about money for me. Okay? After my first, I started over. After my second wife, I started over. I had nothing. After my third wife, I had $12,000 and moved to the Philippines, okay, to be with another woman. I quit my job. I had my pension, of course. I started getting my pension when I was 37 years old, before I married my third wife. So I had military pension. That's the only thing I had to fall back on over these years. to start rebuilding my life with. Anybody who says you can't make it in the Philippines on $1,000 a month has never walked in my shoes. Okay? I made it. I started a very good business. I don't live on $1,000 a month anymore. I don't have to. I have a good business. I have military pension. I have Social Security, and I have VA disability, 50% VA disability. I'm doing fine. I don't have to worry about nothing. That's why when I talk about my YouTube channel, I don't need the money from YouTube. It goes to the elementary school, and now we're going to start giving money to the high school, and then we give money to other things like David Jessup today, DJJ in here. He gave us a nice donation today to help the poor family out over there. And then Spiro in here just gave another 2,000 pesos to help out the family. So our YouTube channel goes to help other people. It doesn't go in the charm in my pocket, unless you guys say, hey, go buy a mule with it. Then it goes to me. I'll go buy a mule. Or they'll tell me to buy something for charm, and I'll go buy something for charm. But most of the money from YouTube goes to the elementary school, to other folks in the village who did much worse than we do. And then this new family now, I'm like, oh man. When I saw their house, I couldn't believe it. Anybody was still living like that. Nobody helping them. And there's like 10 houses of rich people living around them. And these people live in this little dive shack with sheets up as walls. And it's rainy season. And they got 2 kids in there. I think they've been saving their money. Somebody, I think, has been trying to help them. They've been saving their money because they have 13 sheets of roofing already at the other hardware store in Kinyandutai, they said. 13 sheets. So they only need 5 more. Charm and I have that here. But Charm, you need to order more if we give them ours. 8-foot sheets of blue roofing. I have it there. We're going to use on this house. If they have a need this week for it, then we can order 5 more sheets for us.
Maybe not yet because I think I ordered for somebody waiting for the
Okay. Just let me know. Hello, Josh. How are you? Makulit says, I've been in the Philippines for almost 3 years. Nice. So what do you think of the Philippines, Makulit? Yeah, it's hollow inside. Open the door. It's not hollow, silly. So where do you live, Makulit? I believe in helping too, but a lot of the men spend it on getting drunk instead of helping their old kids in the Philippines. That's true too. I don't do that. When I'm at home, I don't go out drinking. There's no place to go out drinking here anyway. I only drink at home. My wife sees, every time I pick up a beer, she sees me. Okay? I don't get drunk.
This lady asking help, the teacher in Kilangan. She have 2 cysts in her breast and 1 in her ears. She needs
Go to the
go
doctor.
in- she
Go
needs
to,
in Albay.
go to Balud Public Hospital. We'll take them out.
Not. She rape her in Albay.
She what?
Rape her in Albay.
She what?
She rape her in Albay. She been already in Balud.
She lives in Albay?
She need to go in Albay to check up. She been already in RHU.
You can't help everybody.
No.
Some girl here just
Josh know
messaged.
this.
Josh knows her?
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, Josh. Josh, what's her name?
Early May.
Early May
I think. Yeah.
Almagira Doroteo. Where's she from anyway?
Kilangan. The teacher.
How does Josh
Yeah.
know her and we don't know her?
He saw that in MJ's closing, remember? He saw
Oh.
in your life.
Josh, it's one of the villagers in Kinyandutai that Charm and I went down today. We were told about their house is very, very bad. And the family has no money, nothing. We went there. I did a video. It's on my channel. I did a 2-minute video. And then I went back. There's a 16-minute video that shows the actual roofing, how bad it is. But they only need 5 sheets of roofing. They have 13 already coming. Joseph says, I'm drunk now. I don't help people. Nobody has helped me. Only my parents. You live in Bacoor? Okay. I used to live in Panapaan 1 in Bacoor. Josh, a poor family living in a shack down the street. Yeah. Hey, Josh. Yeah, the one I mentioned, the name I mentioned, is not the one with the bad house. This lady just messaged Charm, is talking to Charm right now because evidently,
Carousel asking me.
oh, Charcel? Charm's sister, Charcel, is asking Charm if we can help the lady because she needs to go to Albi. She has a cyst in her ear and one cyst in each of her breasts. And she needs to go to Albi, over by Legazpi, to be looked at. She's a teacher. Yeah, be careful. A lot of scammers. Yeah, we know that.
No, it's not scammer.
This is not scammer. Makulit. We know these people. They're not scammer. She's a teacher there in Kinyanadutai. But the house that we went over to look at today is an extremely, what's the guy's name? Umdai? What's his name? The guy. What'd they call him today? Umai? His name Umai or Udai?
Where?
The guy in the broken down house.
Bataga Andy. He messaged me. He said, "Thank you very much for your help. He's very appreciated." He messaged me right
Let me
now.
see his name.
Bataga Andy.
He just messaged you just now?
Yeah.
Ah, Bataga Andy is his name. He just
That is me. His message.
he just sent a message to Charm telling her thank you very much. He's much appreciative. Thank you so much, Po Ati Charm Kuya Michael. For the blessings. Salamat Ate Charm. Okay. So anyway, that was the guy we went over to help him with the house, and he only needs 5 sheets of roofing, some umbrella nails, which I'm going to give him 3 kilos umbrella nails. I'm going to give him 2 kilos of number 4 and 1 kilo of number 3 nails, and that should complete all the repairs on his trusses and on his house.
Yung drum.
And then we'll send our crew of 4 guys over so we can rip off his roof in one day, put all new trusses in. He has the wood there,
Kumuha ng tubig.
and he has most of the roofing there. We just gotta send him some help. He has no help. Just him and his wife. They were out there today trying to put little slots up, Hawaiian slots, bamboo slots, on their fence in front of their house. So he's doing his best to try to improve himself. But he should have been cutting slots of bamboo and putting on those walls. He's got plywood there that there's no plywood, no more. But anyway, with the 10 sheets of plywood we gave him today, all the nails I gave him, and then we gave him food for him and his family. Should last him a couple of weeks, at least 2 weeks. Then, and the rice will last him for 2 months probably. We gave him 50 kilos of rice. So, should be okay. I just, when you see somebody that's hurting that bad, you're like, damn. I tell Charm all the time, we can't help everybody. And like this girl with the breast cysts on her breast, you can't help everybody. Everybody comes to us for help now. We help 1 or 2 people, and now everybody comes to us. We're not the freeload bank. It's nice to be able to help people, but my goodness, there's only so much you can do. Thank you, Makulit. Be careful, Mike. Sleep now. Chosen One said, this dude taking care of a village. Don't you dare call Rafi Tufo when you go broke. Chosen One, I don't go broke, buddy. That's just like that guy on my Facebook telling me I shouldn't be building a house because my wife is just going to take the house away and kick me out, and then I'll be broke and have nothing. He said, don't any of you guys ever listen? I've been telling all you guys this for years. Why don't you guys listen to me? I'm like, dude, I've probably in the Philippines 10 times longer than you. He just doesn't understand my relationship with my wife, He thinks I got some scammer wife. I don't have a scammer wife. He may have had a scammer girlfriend, but sell raffle tickets for 1 week, stay in Masbate. We could, that'd be good. Hello, Tony Campbell, how are you? Welcome. Yes, David says, did you get to buy me a coffee? I didn't get to, I didn't see it yet, David, because I've been on live. I didn't go check the email. I got one today. I don't see the email. The 2000, that was Spiro. And then buy me a coffee. David Jessup became a supporter. Wait, it has a 2 number next to it. Hold on. Let me go. Maybe I did. The second one because it just had a next to your email on because it just had a next to your email had a number two, a small number 2 there. And I just saw the number 2. I went, I went back, checked it. They're both there. Thank you. Thank you. So yes. All right. Thank you so much. Chosen One says you should not be assisting any family but yours. Chosen One, my family's fine. Okay. My family is well taken care of. All right. Not only do I get Social Security, each of my children gets a check from Social Security as well. And then my disability pay in the U.S. goes into their USA bank account. So they have plenty of money. My wife has plenty of money. She don't need my money. She sells gasoline. This one she sells ice, gasoline, gasol, and diesel. Look, she's giving me now. She has plenty. She don't need nothing.
Mike, don't give me money.
She's been. I assist people, Chosen One, because that's just what we do. Sometimes we feel like we need to because they don't have a means of doing any better for themselves. So maybe one day this guy will become one of my fishing boat captains. You know, who knows? Maybe he's a fisherman and one day he'll come work for me. We don't know. Internet in the Philippines is embarrassing. Why? Is something wrong with my internet? Chosen One? And food got to me there. Oh no. The food got you, Tony? Oh, who got that picture of me? Here, guys.
Me. I put
Charm
on
is-
Facebook.
She posts this on Facebook. You see me walking through the hills there, carrying that sack? She's got, what do you call that? Bilibong? Bilibong?
Balinghoy.
Balinghoy.
kamoting kahoy.
Balinghoy?
Tomorrow you eat.
It's cassava.
We're making photo tomorrow.
Balinghoy. I was carrying a sack of balinghoy through the field today. Let me see that picture. Oh, Charm put this on Facebook. And she got a bunch of comments, huh? 10 comments already and 29 likes. Yeah, humping it up that mountain, huh? I was looking at the triplet goats there.
Mati you carry like that.
So, anyway, you guys see, I'm not a slacker. I'm 65 years old. I still get up the mountain carrying a sack of roots behind me. Oh, yeah. Tony says, at one stage, too scared to fart first week. You know, Tony, when that happens to you, there's something you can get. You can Google this. Okay, it'll help you every time. It's called clotrimoxazole. Clotrimoxazole. Okay, if you get parasites in your tummy, you go to a sorry store, wherever you're at, and whatever village you're at, you ask them for clotrimoxazole, and you take one when you have a problem with your tummy, and the liquid's coming out of your mouth as fast as it is your butt. It's time to take a clotrimoxazole. Okay, you take one in the morning, and you take one again in the evening, and then all your problems are solved. 2 pills. And if you want that runniness to stop out of the back end, just take loperamide. It's a little green and gray pill, small little pill called loperamide. Pop yourself 2 of those. You'll be constipated for a week. You'll be just the opposite. I guarantee you. It'll get you. Oh my goodness. You drank the water, Tony Campbell. Admit it. You drank the water, right? Yeah. Jimmy says, Chosen, stay a while, watch more videos. Let Michael show proof to you. He had to prove it to me, and he did. What am I proving to Chosen?
130 per
Oh,
kilo
about,
for rambutan.
about helping people. I don't know.
Rambutan,
Huh?
130 per kilo rambutan.
Rambutan?
Ang balot.
And what do you want to do now?
Diba?
You want to buy? Kids love it. How many kilos you want? Maybe 3. Chosen being of service without any expectation of return is how to live life. That's exactly right. And that's why you guys will hear me sometimes. Before I sign off, I'll say, go out and do something for someone and don't ask for anything in return. You'll be blessed by it. Your karma will be great. You will be blessed from helping people. I can tell you that right now. I see it every day. I see the blessings coming back to Charm and I tenfold by helping people. What? Lanzones? How much? Nice. Short fear, yeah. I've been in the Philippines off and on for 9 years. Nobody can tell me nothing. Well, you know it all. Talking about worms. No, I'm talking about puking forward and backwards. What I'm talking about. Diarrhea and throw up, same time. Because you get parasites. Huh? Dao? Ah. Live and let live is the channel vibe, so do you do. Chosen. Yep. Philippines was the first country to get worms. They used their hands. Okay. It was mall food. Yeah. And generally that happens, Tony, because did you get ice with your drink? They don't make their ice out of clean water. That's why they call ice yellow. Because oftentimes it's made with dirty water. Yellow. Yep. And then what I do, Tony, is always drink out of bottled water when you're in the Philippines. Don't drink water from a vendor. And the other thing is, watch what you're eating that's boiled. Because they often use dirty water to cook with. And they don't get the heat up enough on boiling it. When they're cooking with it, doesn't come to a full rolling boil. Okay, a rolling boil for 10 minutes is what's recommended to purify water. They never reach that rolling boil stage. So the water is not purified. So it's best to mall food to get you to just as bad as anything else, but usually it's the water that gets you the ice in your drink. Chosen One says Filipinos use their hands to wipe their butts. For a safety reason, I cannot return. Yeah. I got your bulao already. It's in the freezer, Jimmy John. Your bulao are in the freezer, right, Charm? Jimmy John's bulao are in the freezer. If not, I'll make sure you have 2 fresh before you get here. No problem. I got your bulao. I'm a long-time traveler in Asia. Never had Bali Belly. But first time there, yeah, I can understand it. Never been sick, Spiro. Okay. Every now and then, I get diarrhea from them too, guys. And it depends on what you're eating or drinking, where you're at, who fixed what, how they prepared it. But generally, like he pointed out, it's from dirty hands, cooking the food, preparing the food. You know, not everyone uses a bidet. Okay. And why do you think people don't shake hands in the Philippines? You ever try to shake hands with someone in the Philippines? Try it next time you come here. They're generally not, they'll kind of like look at you funny, like, should I do this or maybe I shouldn't? It's probably because that's the hand they use to wipe the butt. Okay? I saw that look from Charm. Her look says, you eat already.
What?
I didn't eat it already. Did I eat his bulao?
Huh?
Jimmy John's bulao. Where's it at?
Still there? Why you come here?
You coming here, Jimmy John? Yeah, he's coming here, Charm. December. No, he's going to come, I think, with Matthew. I hope he does. Yeah. I just need to figure out which fruit tree in your yard is a stool softener. Which one can make him poo-poo? Which one can make Josh poop? What tree we got? Mango? Eat enough mango.
Yeah.
Mango? You eat enough mango, Josh, you'll be pooping. You'll get the squirts.
You drink oil. Josh, you drink oil.
Drink oil? What kind of oil? Cooking oil or motor oil? Hey. If I wanted to put together an emergency bag of medicine living remote, What do you suggest goes in it for starters? Most of these medications I've never heard of. Okay, I have a little bag here, but for normal everyday living in the Philippines, you want to have an antibiotic. And what's the best antibiotic we use all the time, Charm? Antibiotic. What's the red and white pill?
For what? For stop pooping?
Antibiotic.
For what? For tummy?
If you have infection.
Ah, Mifenamic?
Not euthynomic, that's one. What's the other one we use? The red and white pill we give to the chickens.
Amoxicillin.
Amoxicillin. Okay, so 1 star. First one will be amoxicillin. Amoxicillin. Amoxicillan. The next one you're going to get is going to be loperamide. 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 Okay, the next one will be clotrimazole. That's chlorimaxole. Clotrimazole. Look that one up. But it's also classified as an antibiotic, I believe. But it's great for upset stomach. Parasites, kills parasites in your tummy. Okay. Then, let's see what else you got here. Give me a second. Aspirin, of course, for headache. Headache and for fever, fever gone. Fevergon or Fevergon. Fever gone. I mean, I gotta look at my little pouch over here. Give me a second here. I gotta pull this bandage off the bottom of my foot here in a minute too. Okay. I got 2 pouches here that I keep meds in. This is like, always you gotta have, you know, these pouches of medicine that you might possibly need. Okay. Cephalexin.
Just asking about the leaves. I thought Jim.
Okay, this one's called, yeah, I'll turn it around. Cephalexin. Okay, antibacterial. Cephalexin. Okay, this one is paracetamol. Sinutab. Okay. This is one of Charm's. Multivitamin. This is paracetamol Remol. It's an analgesic, antipyretic. Okay, Remol. These you can buy these anywhere. Any sorry store generally has these. No, you don't need that. I got a bunch of crap in here. Multivitamins. This one is, that must be yours. Flagon. Okay, again, I have Sinutab. Cold Plus Sinutab. For sinus, for runny nose. This one is BioFlu, I believe. Oh, it's Sinutab, Cold Plus, another one. Okay. They have Biogesic and BioFlu and Fevergon. Those are all good to have for colds and sinuses. This is the loperamide. Loperamide. Okay, this is a gray-green capsule. Cephalexin.
Josh said, I didn't know about the pan and boiling water. I figured 1 big bubble, it was 45.
The what is?
I didn't know. If you didn't know about the type of boiling water.
I figured once it bubbled, it was purified. No, 10 minutes of rolling boil, then your water can be considered as purified. If it doesn't get 10 minutes, then it's probably not safe to drink. This one's a good one too. Nusep. Okay. You can just write the names down and look them up for what they're good for. Nusep is good for runny nose. Really good for runny nose. It's got a bunch of pills there in the bottom. Antibacterial cream. Neosporin. Pain relief cream. It's antibiotic cream. This one is Pyrentel. This is for worms. Okay, if you have worms or you suspect you have worms, then you can treat yourself by taking a dose of Pyrentel. Generally, one dose of Pyrentel will clear all the worms out of your stomach, out of your body, your intestine and your stomach. Okay, the tapeworms, the roundworms, tapeworms, whatever gets in you, this will kill the worms in your tummy and get rid of them. Keep that for the kids. Every 6 months, treat the kids, especially if they're running around here barefoot on the beach and stuff. That's one of Charms there. And this one is Medical Advance 400. Okay, ibuprofen. Medical Advance. This is if you're sick, runny nose, headache, fever. Medical Advance. What's this one? Fish oil. Always good to have. A bottle of fish oil. We went over this one. This is Nusep. Ineo ZEP. Nusep. Okay. And this one's a triple antibiotic ointment, like Neosporin, same thing. And another one, I got plenty of it because I got kids, you know, always getting hurt. This is cephalexin. It's an antibiotic also. Cephalexin is an antibacterial. Cephalexin. When I got cut one time, the doctor recommended I do cephalexin. I got a bunch of stuff in here. What is this one? I think it's something with Charms. I don't know what this one is. I try to keep up on the most effective healing called Masiparone. Okay, let me put all these away. A lot of meds, huh? This is what I would keep. If you're going to live here for 6 months, I would say that if you just have a few pills of each, they normally come in packs of 10, and they're not that expensive to outfit yourself with medicines. But remember, antibiotics do require a doctor prescription. However, you go to the Sorry stores around here, and you can buy antibiotics from the Sorry store by just walking up and asking them for it. They generally have antibiotics because there generally are no pharmacies around in these small villages where we are. Okay, let's see what we got in here. This one, very important to have. This is troclosine sodium aqua tabs. These are water purification tablets. One purification tablet treats 20 liters. 1 tablet to 20 liters of clear water. Leave it for 30 minutes before drinking, okay? So this will take care of your water issues, guys. Triclosine sodium aqua tabs. This is like, they come in a box of 100. These are, 100 tablets in here, okay? I keep that because you never know when you need to purify water. Often you can get clear water, okay? I'll tell you how to get clear water, guys. It's very simple. Anywhere you go. If you're in the Philippines, all you do is you find somebody around you that has uling, charcoal, right? Take sand and gravel, fine gravel and charcoal, okay? And you make it layered inside of a piece of bamboo. You take a bamboo stalk of bamboo that's 3-inch diameter, for example. You know, you get a big piece of bamboo. You know, maybe it's going to be about 1.5 feet long, okay? And then it's going to have a plug in the bottom. You can just punch a little hole about the size of an ink pen in the bottom, in the center of it, or drill a hole if you have a drill. If you don't, just poke it with a knife or a nail, make a hole. Then in the bottom of that, put some gravel, then put sand, put charcoal, and then layer it with charcoal and sand like that. And then when you pour your water, your dirty water, through your homemade filter, it will come out of the bottom. The first time, once the charcoal leaches its coloring out, then the water is just going to come out so clear. It'll go in brown, it'll come out clear as a bell, homemade filter. Then use your aqua tab in the clear water and you can drink it. Easy, easy peasy. Toothache. Hold on. Get this one. Eugenol. Okay? Toothache drops. That works great. So just have a small little bottle of Eugenol. It's only this big, but you just get a earbud, a Q-tip. You should always have these around, okay? So these and wipes, you should always keep wipes in your little bag. And then use this for toothache pain. If you start getting a toothache, it sucks to live with a toothache, okay? And what else I have up here? I don't even have any clotrimoxazole, but clotrimoxazole you need. But this one, mupirocin, mupirocin. It's an antibacterial. This heals wounds very, very quickly. Okay? Very quickly. Good stuff. All right. If you have athlete's foot, get yourself some of this. Berry fungus spray for hand or ringworm or any type of problem with your feet, athlete's foot, or rash around your privates. That will take care of it. All right, that's all I got, guys. I got pretty much what I would do is I would have a few pills of what I gave you in a little ditty bag, and I leave the live chat on my channel. You guys can always go back and listen to it again and pick that up. Somewhere around 3 hours. We talked about it around the 3 hour mark. So you guys can go back and pick up the medical information. That'd be really good for you. Yeah, you know that one. All right. Wild Turkey 116. That's in the kitchen. No, I don't have any of that. Josh says, I knew I couldn't cook food. Didn't realize I couldn't even boil water correctly. Where's the secret stash, Michael? In the kitchen. I don't keep a secret. All the liquor's in the cabinet. You guys are here at my house. You guys just drink to your heart's content. When it's empty, you go to the store and buy another bottle. Yeah, that Neosporin. I'm going to put the Mupirocin on it, or whatever. I'm going to put that on it tonight. That helps the best. That antibacterial. Really, really good. Barefoot basketball in dog shit. You saw that too, Josh? My God. That was Buloy, the guy you bought that Michael bought the bicycle for. He was playing basketball yesterday. He ran into dog shit. Barefoot. Unbelievable. Stepped all in that pile of poo-poo. I don't know why these guys don't take the time, get a piece of cardboard, and scoop the poo-poo off the basketball court before they start playing. They're running around there barefoot, and there's dog poop there. They step right in it. Of course you're going to step in it. As much as you move around, you're going to be able to avoid it every time? No, the guy got it all over his foot. Oh, yeah, you're out the court to wipe his feet. Yep, exactly. There's going to be poop where you bounce the ball. I don't know why they don't get the poop off the court. Maybe I should bring a little pooper scooper with me down to the basketball court before they start the game. Hey, guys, go pick up all the poop. Get it off the court so you won't run into it. Ray needs the water pills when visiting Lynn's family. Yes, he does. There's some bad water there. He's already experienced it. I think more than once. Not good at all. I got a lot of drugs, huh? Yep, you got to have them, though, because you don't know when you're going to need what. And living out here we live, the medicine guy who sells medicine, sometimes he comes every week, sometimes once a month, every 2 weeks. You don't always see the guy. You got to be down there or downstairs when he comes, or you don't even see him. Or I tell my mother-in-law, hey, I need amlodipine, you know, and then boom, he'll stop and give my amlodipine. Or I used to do simvastatin and amlodipine, but I got smart. I looked at the expiration date on it. They're good for like 3 years. So I bought a 3-year supply of amlodipine tablets. It's 3 years supply if you take one every day. My mistake is I always forget about them. See, I've got all these boxes here. These are amlodipine. Amlodipine, 10 milligram. That's what I take. There's 100 tablets in a box. You can see I've got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes up here. I got a lot of boxes of amlodipine. And we got all kind of other drugs in here too, but those are specific things that are used for specific ailments. You guys need to pick some of this up when you come though. This POW is great for sore muscles. Okay? PAU. PAU. Massage. Classic. You get this stuff, wow, that really helps your sore muscles. What else I got in here? Anything? I don't know what else I got in here I can share with you guys. I got all kinds of stuff. Eye drops. This is always good to have too. Camphor, menthol, eucalyptus oil vapor rub. When you start getting a cold and a runny nose, you just take a little of that and you just put it here on your upper lip before you go to bed. Rub it here on your neck and rub it on your chest. Okay? And you'll wake up feeling like a new person using that menthol vapor rub. That's some good stuff. So you will, I guarantee you'll wake up feeling a lot better than you went to bed. Especially when you start coming down, you feel bad, you feel sick, run down. You do that, you'll feel really, really good. You'll feel a lot better. So anyway, get my beer, finish my beer up so we can go to bed here in a minute. Good medical information. You're welcome, Spiro. I do have a lot of drugs here, but I also have a family to take care of that always has ailments, and there's never a medical doctor around. So usually I'm the medical doctor for my family. You know, I try to study everything we might need and make sure we have it on hand just in case. You know, you never know when you're going to need it. What's worse, a nail in your foot or the poo-poo up your foot? I don't know. I don't have the poo-poo up my foot, but the other boy did. I'd rather have a nail in my foot, I think, than all that poop he had on his foot. Yeah, it's a new game. Basketball with dog minds. They were doing it. They were doing a good job for a while. All of a sudden, boom, he stepped right in. Just smashed all over his foot. Yeah, he ran off the basketball court. No throwing nails on the court either, no. If my dog started pooping on my driveway instead of the grass, I'd have to consider getting rid of her. What's wrong with these Masbate dogs crapping on concrete? They crap everywhere. Their favorite place has got to be cement. Got to be. I don't know why. They got a beach. They got dirt everywhere. But they always go right in the middle of the sidewalk. They go on my sidewalk here. My dog, he'll go down here and he'll poop right on my sidewalk, walking downstairs. I got to go down and clean crap up, you know? I don't know what's wrong with these dogs in the Philippines. There's some sick dogs. They got issues, you know? They want to leave bombs for you. Yeah, they do. They crap anywhere they want. There's nobody controlling them. Nobody walks their dog to take their dog somewhere to poop. Their dogs just go wherever the hell they want. Yep. Jimmy John says, go downstairs, Michael, I hear it. Malunggay, Pandasol, morphine. Yep. Love it. Anyway, I guess we're going to get ready for bed, guys. Tomorrow, I don't know what the hell we're doing. Let me show you the house real quick. Those who missed it, I do have a couple still shots I did. Hold on. This is the new place down there. Okay, here's the first one. There you go. This is looking at the front door with the window on the left. That one, underneath the window will be the breakfast nook. Okay, you see the angle of the roof coming down? So they've already done the angle for the trusses to be welded in place, going down on top of the cement blocks there. They still have to finish the post in the corner. You see all the steel tied into the post and coming up. They still got to do the steel and pour the rest of the post there, holding the corners in. You can see it good on this picture. There you go. So that's the very front. This wall in front here that has no windows in it, that is, the right side of it is CR. You see the CR window to the right there on the other wall? That's a 60 by 60 CR window. And then that is the left side with a piece of wood sticking out. On the other side of that other half is a walk-in closet. Okay, and then in front of that is the master bedroom, and then in front of that, in the very front of the house there, this is your walk-in kitchen, the kitchen dining room area. You walk through the door. There'll be another door you go through, the master, and then you're going to turn right. You go into the closet, and from the closet, there's another bathroom door to your left. You'll open that to go into the CR, to the bathroom. So I have two doors in the house. It will have one window, if I can point, one window here, okay, a window there. Then right on the other side, you see behind that window, you see another window. Then you go in the master. There's two windows in the master bedroom. And then the CR has one window, 60 by 60 in the CR. And then the closet up here behind the tree, right about there. An opening you see? That's going to be like a window in the closet, a small window. Or I may do glass, the glass blocks you can't really see through. They're glass, just to let light in the closet, more light, natural light in the closet. Because there's no real window in the closet or in the CR. There's one in the back side of the CR, but to light them up a little bit lighter, you'll have some natural light coming in also. Okay, so that's the basic setup for the house. In the front here, in front of the window and door, is going to be a porch that goes all the way across there. That you'll be able to, it'll be like 6 foot or maybe 8 foot, depends on what we do. Maybe 6 or 8 foot from the front door out, which will be a porch area, a tiled porch area. So you'll be able to sit out there, like on my porch, you can sit outside and relax, because you don't really have a living room in here. And then what I decided to do is, the master bedroom is going to have a air con similar to what I have in my room here. Right here, I have a 1 horsepower air con up here at the top, above the fan. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a 1 horsepower in the master bedroom, and then it's going to be on the wall facing the back fence of the neighbor's house, right on that end of the left side. If you walk in the front door, it'll be on the left side. When you're in the master bedroom, you look to your left, you'll see your air con. Well, from there, I'm also going to have a fan, either a 6 or an 8-inch circular fan, that I'm going to knock the hollow block out, and I'm going to mount this electric fan right there with its own switch. But the switch is not going to be on the master bedroom side. The switch will be on the kitchen side. So if the master bedroom, you turn the air con on and you're in the kitchen, you can flip the switch on right over your counter. You'll flip the switch on, and the cold air from the master bedroom can come out and make the dining room and the kitchen area cold. Just using a fan, 1 horsepower air con, sucking the cold air out of the master into the kitchen dining area will cool it down without having to put a second air con in there. So that's my plan on that. It's looking good now. Thank you. I can see a big block party right now. We're going to have a big party in December, Jimmy John. I hope you're here. We have a big party for everybody who has worked for us. Charm buys gifts for everybody. And then we have a lot of crazy games out there. And they're all adults. You know, everybody who worked for us is an adult. So it's really like, there's very few kids there. It's mostly an adult party. Let me get up. Mostly an adult party. But we have a lot of fun. It's the Christmas party we do for the workers and the fishing crew is a lot of fun. That's an adult party up here playing games and throwing money around for them and stuff. And everybody gets a bag of rice and some soups and canned goods. We make a little food package for everybody. And then Charm has gifts wrapped up for them, you know, like pair of shorts or shorts and shirt, whatever. She always makes something nice up for all the guys. So we're gonna have that party. Then we have our next party will be the Christmas party for the kids. And then we have Fiesta, which is 3 nights.
For the kids first, before the adult.
Kids party, yeah. Kids party is before the adult party. No,
Yeah.
the Christmas party for the kids at the plaza.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on 23, right? And then the adult party on 24.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do the adult party at the house on 24, and same time. What time? When's the Fiesta?
When?
Plaza Fiesta.
For girls?
December
That one?
20, 21, 22, 23, or 21, 22.
Before is 20, 21, 22.
20, 21, 22. Maybe it's same this year. 20, 21, 22 or something like that. In December is the Fiesta, where they do Baby Queen, Lady Queen, and then General Night. So that's a lot of fun as well. We'll get to see Ray out there dancing without his shirt on. And Lynn going out there drunker than a skunk to help him out. We might see that. Last week, my computer told me to update, change password. I typed in Masbate 2027. What's up with that? I don't know. You should have typed in Masbate 2026. You're going to come in December. Going to have to upgrade the solar in the house to keep feeding all the new construction. Yeah, I'm actually going to. I'm going to I have to add 6,000 watts of solar panels. So that's, if I do the 720s, I only need for that I need 8 panels. And I'll have enough power. That'll push me up almost to the limit. If I get 8 720 watt panels, which are about 7,200 pesos each, so that's about 56,000. And then the batteries, I want to add 1 or 2 more. And the batteries are 51.2 volt, 314 amp hour. So I'm considering adding 2 of those on top of the 280 amp hour batteries I've got now, 51.2 volt. So instead of 28,000, I will end up with somewhere in the neighborhood of 58,000 power. That's a lot of power. 58,000 watts of power. I'll have enough to power everything. Right now I'm powering the greenhouse, powering the captain's cabin, and my house. And then my father-in-law is using it to pump well water during the daytime. So we got a little power going out here and there all day long. The guys are using it for construction. And we still have enough power at night to run the aircon. By 2 p.m. today, we were at 100% on the battery. So it's doing great. Yes, we have a festival, 15 August. That's right. And then my birthday on the 22 August. So we got some partying coming up. Actually, David, if you're here before the 15th, we'll run over to Catayan, and we'll party over there with Jeff Babs. It's his birthday on the 15th. And Michael Labrador will be there. Another guy named Phil will probably be there. Other foreigners that live on Masbate. So we're thinking about, Charm and I are thinking about going over to Jeff's birthday party on the 15th. Then we'll come home on the 16th. They have the Fiesta party on 16th. Then my birthday on 22nd, Jeff is going to come over and visit for my party, for my birthday. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll get to go see a little bit of the island. That'd be a lot of fun. Of course, we'll take the truck, not motorcycles. I don't want to ride motorcycles in the wintertime, rainy season. It sucks. You get up to Masbate City and you get poured on, and that sucks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and we'll stop the live feed. Thank you guys. Please give us a like if you haven't. Much appreciated. And good evening to everybody in the U.S. Good morning to everybody else over here in Asia and Australia. And we're going to go ahead and get some rest. You guys go out and do something for somebody. Don't ask anything in return. You'll feel good for it. All right. Love you guys much. We'll catch you later. And I'll read the email you sent me.
Yes, with the comment.
I'll go read it right. I'll start reading it when I was over there, David.
This is the comment of Vincent.
Of who?
Last week, my computer told me to update. change
I know, and he put it in Masbate 2027. That's funny. All right, guys. Thank you, Jimmy John, David, Spiro, everyone in here in the chat. Josh, Josh, if you want to help out, just let Charm know. You can just message her on Messenger. I don't know this teacher. You know more about her than I do, probably. I don't know her as well as you do, I bet. Pretty lady, but anyway, I guess she needs a little. Huh?
Yeah, child.
She has a child? Was she single?
I don't know.
I don't
But I
know.
think she's married.
Maybe married. Why don't her husband take care of her? She's a teacher. That should pay for that.
I think she's not a regular teacher right now. I think she's working.
I think deathbed will pay for that. Her medical, her school
She
insurance.
told me the money is not enough to go in the life.
What does she need? How much? 200,000?
Because I tell Chelsea like it's 3,000.
That's enough. That's more than enough.
I know!
That's a hotel and fare.
It's not hotel. She's going to sleep in the hospital.
All right. Anyway, we'll help her out. Charm will give her 3,000 for that. All right. Anyway, yeah, we'll have a big old party, guys. So thank you all for coming in. Much appreciated. Good night, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know when, but something will be happening tomorrow. All right. Love you guys much. Bye-bye.